it's important for them. And also, I live in Asia, guys, but
Yeah,
it's a
how
bit
come
normal.
you don't have ties to them? You actually the biggest risk here, you know. How come you're not like Seventh could just easily accuse you of helping RT because you're from Asia, right? Like it can go both ways.
No, that stuff, that argue, it's a bit bullshit because first, if it's master, why not? But RT, I don't have so big connection. I know all the player in many player in Asia, but I don't have. I'm not in their syndicates. If
I
you was in
know a lot of players.
if you
I know a lot.
was in syndicates in Europe, we don't care. Like why you don't honoring Warman, for example? Why honoring you? Just because you're in their syndicates. Since how many times you're in their syndicates, Price?
Ah, I'm not even in the main one. I'm in the fucking retirement home. They put me in the retirement home because I don't play the game. There's two versions of Seven. There's the one with Mirage and all the active players, and then there's the retirement home.
Huh.
I'm an old man. They put
Well,
me in the
I-
retirement home.
just gonna let everybody know, we even though the countdown is going on, and we are technically live, so
It's okay.
Fair
Just
enough.
say whatever you want, man. It's okay.
Oh, yeah.
suppose it's good to air it out then, at least.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But since how many times?
We'll just make it very simple. You know,
Okay, you're right.
one of the players, for even though Rice, you were only present for one of Seventh's matches, right?
Yeah, I was. I think I was.
Well,
away for the
regardless,
other-
the two finalists are RT and Seventh Sector. And because Bryce Farmer is a member of the Seventh Syndicate,
retirement home.
yes, in the retirement home, one of the players, RT Don of RT, had complained that Rice is on commentary. They think that, they might be able to give an unfair advantage to their team. Not to mention that their whereabouts are accounted for in terms of they're here in this call. They can't possibly also be going to the other call to say stream the game. So
I just have a question for Rice. Since how many times you're in 7th sector?
How long I've been in Seventh Sector? Is that what you're asking? How long?
Eh,
I don't know. Like, I've been part of the syndicate for a while, I guess. Although I don't
Wait.
really.
I would say
I don't
at
really-
least a year and a half, right?
Yeah, although I don't play the game nowadays, so like I said, I'm in the retirement home with all
Yeah.
the inactive players.
Well,
One thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
what it is more is because we understand the concern that RT Don has. Me and Rice will be commentating from watching the YouTube stream, not from being present in the actual lobby, just so that there is no confusion, no possible way that there could be cheating going on. However,
Basically,
the
no bitch.
idea and audacity to be accusing a team of cheating and collaborating with one of the organizers of this tournament and saying that both of them are in cahoots and cheating is nothing less than disrespectful and abhorrent that they would try to minimize the victories that Seventh has had to overcome by saying, one of the commentators was helping them.
Yeah,
which
even
is,
though one without me, basically.
Yeah, and not to mention he wasn't present for one of those two matches.
Yeah.
But regardless, in response to those accusations, we will be having me and Rice commentating from the YouTube stream, not from the in-game match, just so that there is no possible way that RT Don can assume cheating or have any excuses after the match.
No complaints. No complaints. That's what
Alright,
it's
I'll
about.
just
There's gonna be
offer
no
the exact
about
translation of
outcome.
the initial message. He said, by the way, can the spectator from the 7th rice farmer be removed from, quote, the field on the day because the opponent is also the 7th? There is no mentioning of cheating, if that brings a little bit of justice back to RG Dawn, but, well, it's up to you to interpret.
Okay.
Regardless, it is
we saw
assuming
previous
some form
comments.
of bias. Even if he's not directly stating cheating, he is mentioning that it would be unfair for a member of that syndicate, who is not even in relation to that syndicate anymore. As Rice has said, he's inactive, he's on the retirement home now. To assume that somehow him being on commentary is going to give the team an unfair advantage is at the very least concerning.
No, mais
But-
c'est over.
But we're gonna be taking that into account because he made the accusation. We'll say, hey, we're gonna give you nothing to worry about. We want you to play your 110%. We want your mind to be clear for the fight and to have no excuses afterwards.
Oh yeah, exactly. No excuses now. Now there's no more excuses.
I don't know if they do this for excuses, but like yesterday when they disconnect, it was normal because of ping. But I think this comes from here when they start to disconnect at some important game. Like maybe when RT they see this, they're a bit scared of 7 sector can cheat for win.
No, they are playing on 200 ping.
Yes,
They are
if
not-
anything,
not
7th
first.
Sector has been dealing with the highest ping in this tournament, playing as a European team in
Some
an
of
Asian.
them are on 250.
based.
They are
So-
already at a disadvantage. To have the audacity to say, "Oh, they're using their bad ping as an advantage."
No, but it's what I said at the beginning. It's at one moment, Oni and us, we think it's a bit weird what's happened with the ping, but we know the main reason. It's the ping. Like all people understand this, and maybe this start the parano start here after they're annoying. I'm gonna do. Like after I'm gonna try to talk with Don for make a guy you a bit make the organization annoying. Rice is a good guy. He stopped to play the game because he bored about the meta. Don't be a pussy.
I'm basically an ex-player. Like, who else do you want to have commentate? A random? Like, you want to have someone with experience. That's who I am. Somebody who knows the game.
Know this. Know this. So just chill. We commented the tournament. Forget a bit the story of this for we can focus and for we don't have BAs because that story created BAs in us. You see what I mean? So just commentating, try to do joke, a bit relax. It's a final. It's should be a good moment. Okay, my guys, I see this annoying you and it's normal. Huh? I just hope you pass this.
Rice, I think it's very good for you to be airing out your grievances. You're making
God damn it.
a big deal at the tournament for nothing.
There's gonna be no grievances. Depending on the results at the end, yeah, we're just gonna have a little, little chat. That's it. We're gonna tell it how it is.
I just want
At
to
the
talk
end.
to him. I just
just
want to
wanna-
talk to him.
We're just gonna have. I'll keep it classy. I'll keep it classy. I already have a joke in mind, a very good one.
By the way, Graviel is banned for these tournaments, correct?
Yeah, he
Last
is. He is
13
banned.
seconds of countdown.
And Twinkle and Kwan as well.
Yeah, although Twinkle is rather nerfed. Like next tournament, is she unbanned or?
I wouldn't think so. I would
No?
think Twinkle is
Not
still,
yet.
especially in an SVS
yet.
scenario, Twinkle is still far too strong.
Yeah, I suppose invalidates Tankerish. I suppose.
Another force bomb.
Good morning, good Evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first ever Bullet Echo Squad vs Squad tournament. Today we have RT versus
Ken
Big
Asia
Falcon.
versus Stars
Big Falcon versus Stars
Ken
Asia versus RT.
Ken Asia will be fighting Big Falcon Stars Vietnam versus RT for championship.
Alright, the test is pushing in, He hits team here. Big Falcon continuing the Ramsey
The
rush.
Ramsey is going
Ken
in.
Asia is much more prepared this time.
Amazing chase from Ramsey.
Some portal action. The Ramsey, oh my god! The Ramsey knocks 5 people out. Genlong firing in.
Beautiful
Takes out
opening
the
kick by
Satoshi.
Genlong. Yes, Jaxma! Jaxma taking down RT Alice.
Got a birthplace striking.
That's a triple kill from Bertha.
The Ramsey goes in, but it's not very effective because Ken Asia is setting up defense. The Alice tries coming in from behind, but she also gets destroyed.
This match is
And Genlong is picked. Loopster's down.
Gonna make it.
All shields are out. It is down and out.
RT
For Stars
is
Vietnam.
champion.
I'll give it one more try. I don't know why, but I keep coming back every time. I want it more than my life. I don't know why, but it feels so right. What do you see before it's over? Blinded flashes getting closer, sacrificing everything I knew. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. Wanna let it go, wanna make them all fight. Wanna be control, wanna mind them all mine. When I gotta live, when I gotta die.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Syndicate Wars Season 2, and this is the finals. So today we will have 2 matches. The first match is going to be Ken Korea versus Stars Vietnam for 3rd place, and then we will have 7th Sector versus RT for champion. Today, on the commentator stand, we have Rice Farmer. Hello. Okay, Rice is muted at the moment. We also have Wormman.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
And-
I'm ready to have a wonderful fight.
Yep, me too. And we have Kamulux.
Konnichiwa, vous les Teco enthousiastes.
Yeah. So, thank you
I'm
everybody
on-
for coming
I'm fine.
to this tournament. Just a quick overview of the rules. So in this match, there will be 13 fights, and the first team to win 7 fights will win 3rd place. And then both syndicates also have a ban choice, which I'm going to announce shortly. So give me a moment here. Ken Korea, has chosen to ban Bertha. Meanwhile, Stars Vietnam has chosen to ban Angel in response, supposedly because they know Ken Korea is pretty good with that Angel flank. So what do you guys think about the formations?
Banning
I
Bertha
should-
is a bold move. Bertha is such a utilized character in Squad v Squad, as we've seen. I think maybe very rarely it's been dropped for a Slayer. I think we're gonna see I think we're gonna see at least one Slayer in this match. If not right now, then later on, someone's going to have to swap off and see what they can do, because both teams are running Scan, one Cyclops and the
Yep.
other Raven. But what is that Scan going to accomplish if you don't have a Bertha, or at least somebody who's able to take advantage of it? I see, however, on Stars Vietnam, you do have a Dragoon Bastion, you do have a Doc, you have characters who can make a lot of plays off that intel, and I suppose on Ken Korea you do have the double Mirage as well, who might try to jump someone off Scan, but
Yeah,
no
Warman,
Bertha.
Listen, the double Mirage, yeah, it actually does benefit from scan. The scan lasts 5 seconds with Raven, especially if he's using the personal gears. And like during that time, the Mirage is gonna be slapping extra hard, you know? with those big damage numbers. So the scan is a bit more useful for Ken Korea. Also, Cyclops scan doesn't last as long, so
Cyclops
also
scan
that.
is longer radius, however. And more importantly, Cyclops is going to be a very good anti-character to the Mirages, to the Tess, to the Raven, especially the Raven. That Raven will not be able to push in with Cyclops on the field.
Yeah. Those two characters can get shut down by Cyclops, and Cyclops is also very nice in the later stages of the fight when there's like 2 members remaining on like each team, you know, when everybody's kind of dying. Cyclops shines in those moments.
Right. Well, I can see why Ken Korea banned the Bertha, but picking Cyclops in response instead of having a Raven, I think might be a very important deciding factor. It's not just the Mirages who they can pick up Purple Scope and be immune from Cyclops' effect somewhat. The Tess cannot. The Dragoon is going to get wiped by the Cyclops as well if he's running good armor penetration gears. And the Raven is going to just be food. They're going to be, in most cases, one tap to the Cyclops.
All right, guys, just take a quick moment to look at the organizers chat, and yeah, just take a look, okay? And well, I guess it's about time to start the match, and let's see how Stars Vietnam is gonna deal with those true Mirages. They're gonna be on the flank instead of the Angel, and then yeah, they have Bastion on a shield, they have Dragoon on movement, and then they have a Rocket, so maybe the Rocket can threaten the Mirages, but since there's no Bertha, I think Ken Korea just learns their lesson from the match with RT, where their Mirages got really heavily damaged by the Bertha. So
oh yeah, the Bertha was picking them off. Yeah, but then again, they didn't have enough shields to survive Bertha. But hey, if no Bertha, then there's no need for shields.
yeah, true. So let's kick off the match.
Alright, let's get this started.
We got amusement park.
Is it starting yet?
Yeah, it started right now.
Okay.
Okay, we have both teams just moving into the cross where the circle is. Bastion taking hang on. Okay, it looks like Ken Korea's initial defense was a failure, but the Mirage just managed to survive. So it all depends on whether the Mirage can do any more extra impact. Meanwhile, Ken Korea's Dragoon is really trapped in there. Okay, it looks like Stars Vietnam decided to push at this point, takes out 2 of Ken Korea's remaining members, and the last Mirage is dead. So I think what we can learn from this match is that Ken Korea, even though they have true Mirages, which is supposedly a little bit of a harassment for Stars Vietnam, but on the other hand, you can look at how that Bastion took those Mirage shots and just shook it off, and at the same time he provides damage reduction for the entire team. Not to mention, I think that Tess is on Team Heal.
Fast match, actually. That was a really fast match.
It looks like Ken
Well, you have
Korea.
You have to notice something very important from Ken Korea's strategy. They are all going through the same exit. They are not having any meaningful flanks here. It's mostly just staggering themselves at different angles. The Bastion and the Doc combined are going to be way too much tankiness for 2 Mirages to get through, even with super high gears.
Like, you slap a Med Pro and a Team Heal, and you're basically immortal for the next 10 seconds. So
And a Bastion 30% damage reduction as well.
Yeah, the Bastion, the big boy, providing the damage resistance for his team as well. You're not gonna kill this.
There's just a lot of things to pay attention for.
Too much bulk.
The problem,
It's a lot
the
of
problem
bulk.
is King Korea, they have superior mobility. They have Mirage
They didn't use it.
attacking from multiple angles, possibly. But then the problem is, yes, you can do all that harassment, but where's the damage? Where is the damage? You have true team heals on Stars Vietnam, true assault rival team heals. You have Bastion, who immediately applies team reduction, and he pushes on the front to take those shots. So where's the damage? That's the main question for Ken Korea.
Chris, it has to be a waiting game. You have to wait out the team heals. You have to maybe snipe the drones if possible. Wait out the team heals. It's a battle of attrition. You can't just face them head on. They have too much
but
healing.
at the same
So they
time,
have to use
Stars
Mirage
Vietnam is not
directly.
afraid of waiting. They're not afraid of waiting. You can use their team heals, but then they still have mid pro. They could still push with Bastion's shield, or and meanwhile, at the same time, Ken Korea cannot afford to wait because in close quarters, all those mirages are dead.
Yeah.
Well,
get my point?
depending on where the X is, they can definitely wait. It depends on where the X is located.
Yep.
They
But
can
if we
afford to wait sometimes.
If we
Just
only
keep
look the
correct.
Well,
Ken Korea
let's have
the
the
disadvantage.
players speak for themselves then. Dungeon, we've seen Ken Korea playing really not that good in this match yesterday. So let's see how they're
And
gonna.
once
keep going.
again, we have to take a look. Where is the flank? Where is the flank happening from Ken Korea? What are they gonna make Stars Vietnam focus on so they can get out that
Okay,
big
Stars
damage from the
Vietnam
Dragoon and the
shooting up really
Pets?
early, going in. I suppose there's gonna be a team heal coming out. Ken Korea retreating, which is a wise choice because they're not gonna take them head on. I think it's a good moment for the Mirages to go and try some shots and then have the tests actually block off Stars Vietnam, but they're attempting none of that. Maybe because of a lack of intel. At the moment, a rocket shot at the Mirage. A second rocket will kill that Mirage. She has to be more careful. Second rocket coming in, dodges it. That's good. Okay, Ravens and Cyclops with the scanning. It looks like Stars Vietnam is just playing extremely safe here. They're not giving you any chances. Until right now they're ready. The Tess goes in. Yes, Tess is okay on defense, but she gets pushed out because the Stars Vietnam team is just too tanky. It's still the same problem. You can't fight them in close range. Even if you outrange them, there's not enough damage. And Stars Vietnam is still in one piece while Ken Korea is just struggling to deal any damage.
Here's the. Oh, that was.
That was a wipeout.
They get rushed down.
Ken Korea was powerless.
That was a massacre.
It is.
Like the problem is like the team composition of
Okay. Wait. Did you see which team won just now? That was very difficult to see. It looks like the green team died later. Did Ken Korea die later this time? Green team was Ken Korea, correct?
I check on the record and it's hard to say.
Did you click on?
It
No,
looks
Stars
like
Vietnam won.
Stars
Stars
Vietnam
Vietnam won it.
It says Jinlo
Yeah,
died.
Stars Vietnam won. The game says so.
Okay.
The game said Stars Vietnam won. I think it's just because the Mirage had a lower percentage of her health,
Okay,
even though
got
they
it.
died in the same tick.
Yeah, but according to the game, Stars Vietnam takes the win.
Okay. So Stars
Like,
Vietnam
the
is
team
currently on a 2 to a 0 from Ken Korea. What Ken Korea has to do is maybe really consider pulling out that Slayer because that's one of the only characters that can deal actual damage to the Stars Vietnam team at the moment.
So,
Instead, they're deciding to vie for double tests. Maybe one to eliminate the enemy test ball, and then a second to put down their own.
like Slayer can one-shot Wu, Chris.
Oh, and there are
Like
actually
in
more options than that. They could also consider trying to slow Stars Vietnam down because, well, there is no Alice ban this match. They could actually use Alice for better close quarters and also for that team debuff on the enemy team.
Maybe they don't have Satoshi player. I don't know. Like the double test can be a good idea for counter Star Wars, but here in Korea have not the strategy necessary for handle this.
That's a bit of a, I don't know, that seems like a troll setup. Like, why would you take two tests? Why not take a dock? Why not just grab dock?
You're right.
Well, the goal for them right now is not to be able to break shield. They can break shield pretty well with just the tests. It's the fact that they keep getting their own test ball canceled by the enemy, and so they want to have theirs up. So they're using one test ball to break the enemies, and then they're putting down their own.
You know, I say that's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off, right?
All right, can Korea? No, they're not trying very actively to defend. Raven just going out. Actually, he should collect that agent drone. He does. Nice move. Bastion shield is out. Is the Tess gonna do something? The Tess is on her own. I think the Tess is gonna die. She doesn't even have team heal up in time. Dragoon dies for no reason. No, it's still a wipeout there. Look at how Ken Korea is completely defenseless. They really need to do something. It happened yesterday already. It's happening again today. First, they're defenseless. Two, they're failing on the rush. They're not rushing at all. So
they want to have their
Oh yeah, they're getting cleaned up. They're getting cleaned up
play
every
style
game. One
and
by
the
one, they're
composition.
getting cleaned up.
and then they're putting down their own.
Both the
That first hit, the Bastion came in like a storm, avoided the first test ball, got hit by the second, and Ken Korea thought, oh, he's hit with a test ball, he doesn't have shield, there's no way he'd push. Boom, comes around the corner, mowing people down, no questions asked, shoots first, ask the questions later.
reasonable.
I mean, people forget that Bastion does damage even without the shield, you know? He's still a dangerous hero up close.
No, it's still a white.
Oh, you're gonna reduce my armor penetration by half? Okay, eat this like 1.5 times armor damage then.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm just gonna kill your armor then, and then I'll kill you.
Oh, Ken Korea not looking good, losing 3 matches in a row.
And not only that, when the test went down initially, there was nobody on their team who was playing like anti to them. Nobody could follow up those hits.
Hey, and look at that. Wait, where's the Slayer? I thought they pulled up with a Slayer just now. Slayer is absolutely a good choice, but they're not using it. And actually, I would really advise Ken Korea to use both a defensive hero and then an offensive hero. The offensive hero would most likely be. Yeah, Shinji would also work, but it would cut off SVN's push, but then you will need to maintain that level of defense. Otherwise, they're still gonna tear through. You're talking about Dragoon Bastion formation. We've seen how SVN has managed to push through the Shinji wall of 7th yesterday. So
Sadly for so let's see for the next game.
Yep.
Sadly for Ken Korea, I feel they don't play the same league that same league than Star Vietnam.
yeah, they,
Like they're not ready for this level. Maybe the next tournament, I think, for them.
well, Ken Korea going in real early, trying to be aggressive here, scans nothing, which leaves them in the blind and forces them on a retreat, but exposes themselves to the enemy because of that scan. Ken Korea doing a second scan, Raven on the run. Raven is gonna make it, but okay, two test balls cancel each other. The test hits team heal, but the damage, look at that terrible damage. It's like they fired a full magazine onto them, and they're and SVN doesn't even bulge.
Oh, they're just gonna walk through.
Yeah, they just walk through. And look at that Mirage, even though you have no Bastion damage reduction, no team heal, the Mirage is still doing too little damage. They really need to drop it. One, they need something to stop the rush, and two, they need something that can really deliver the punch. Otherwise, it's just gonna go down like this.
Like
Honestly,
Sniper.
Shinji plus Leviathan should do the trick at slowing them down and dealing some damage at the same time. So, consideration, picking Shinji or Leviathan.
Yes. There's someone in chat asking, our team 7th qualified for finals. Yes, so this is the match for 3rd place. We will be doing the finals after this match.
The final will be the last thing.
Well, this match is part of the finals. The finals has 2 matches, but yeah, I get why there's the. Okay, I'll just adjust what I wrote here. Okay, for
yeah, 7th did qualify.
Mais also, for give a bit
yeah,
like they don't change their they play on their style and they force a bit, so they lose, but they don't give up with their principle play of that syndicate. And I respect this. They don't
In
change their game
Korea,
style.
is too rigid. They're still staying with that rush comp when it's clearly not effective.
I'm agree, but I respect how they stubborn. They don't want to change. They want to play Mirage.
Well, yeah, I
Well,
understand,
if they want to play this comp,
but it
I
doesn't
think if
really
they
make
want to
sense
make
to
this
me.
comp work, I know,
If they
Chris,
could
but if they
somehow
want to make it
divide the
work,
enemy team and turn this into
Yeah.
like a TDM match, then maybe it could work, right? But what we're seeing is that there is nothing that's going to change how Stars Vietnam is going to approach this. They're staying deathly close to each other.
Of course, it works. Why did it have to change?
It does work, and I
Because they
would
don't
like to see. I would like to see maybe something anti to it. Maybe one of the, if they want to change it up, if they want to play something that could really put a damper on Stars Vietnam playstyle, they could pick Chenji. They could pick anything that provides a powerful AOE that could slow the enemy down.
Oh yeah, Shinji would be the GOAT for this match. He would be
Unfortunately, yeah, they can't swap for a Twinkle. Twinkle is banned.
Yep,
Yeah,
Twinkle and
long-
Quan are banned officially at Graviel as well. So yeah, and
I suppose
yeah, go on.
Graviel could put a wrench in their plans. You know, with his ability, he could just suck up the entire.
Graviel is probably one of the best characters for this mode specifically. Like squad v squads and sabotage. If you're good with the grenade, it's all about placement, right? It's all about placement and predicting where the enemy's going to be.
If you watch Overwatch, we know Aya can do some damage.
Yeah, and Graviel plus other abilities, it's gonna be devastating.
Plus, he's got a good gun.
Okay,
like,
Mirage is
his
going
gun
in. The
is-
Mirages.
Too slow.
Oh! They actually took some health off the Dragoon. Okay, Bastion is up. The Mirages, the Dragoon, they all have to run. Test trying to defend, fails again. Well, which is really expected. And then SVN is just look at them move. They're just moving it like they're the same person. And they're flawless. Their rush is flawless. King Korea couldn't do anything against it. Like hear me out, but
Yeah,
King Korea is the most stubborn team
so
I have
good.
ever seen in this tournament. They're not making any changes, even though they're getting rushed every time. Yeah, and Graviel plus
We're watching an execution.
Shenji would have been crucial there. What do you think? Like Shenji would have just thrown one Molotov and slowed them down a lot.
do something, King Korea. Do something.
I don't think they're gonna change up their plan. I think they're just gonna ride it out like.
Yeah,
they
even
took
going for a Slayer would be a good start for a change, but they just went back to Mirage.
Oh, they need shield. If
Another
they're gonna
thing,
play,
they are respecting the distance that the Cyclops, Tess, and Doc can provide for the team, but they look at this. They have the entire right side of the map open for flank, and they don't have anything deep. They're all just trying to take these pokes and pot shots from like these minimal off angles.
Oh hey,
They
and
need to have someone who just goes straight for the back line, right for the jugular, pick the scanner.
And hey, somebody mentioned Blizzard in the chat, and it's actually an interesting proposal. Well, what I think is that if you pick Blizzard, what Stars Vietnam is gonna do is that they're gonna scan it out with the Cyclops, and then before they push, they're gonna play more careful, definitely, but they're gonna scan it out.
You don't need to play more careful. You have Doc Missile.
Yeah.
It counters Blizz
Yeah,
Mine.
but at the same time, you need to see them, right? You can't just shoot blindly and expect you're gonna trigger some mine. So first thing they're gonna scan it, and then the rocket will take it out, or the test ball will take it out. But yeah, even picking a Blizzard would be a better choice than a double test. I don't know what they're cooking up.
I can add to this, Chris. Instead of double test, take double Satoshi and just fall back when they push with the ball. And as long as you can avoid the ball, you have two fields, and Satoshi does a lot of damage.
Yeah, Satoshi does like one of the highest damage damages in the game.
Yeah,
me-
at this point, like take double Satoshi. Heck, you could even take double V and
Yep,
just be on the
true.
flanks.
I'm still worried about V
and
damage
dash
though.
around a lot. V does a lot of damage, especially if she starts focusing
Yeah,
one person.
Not
Her
enough when you
damage is
stack
o-
Bastion plus team heal.
Her
No,
damage
what-
is
what
okay.
is
Her
now-
armor penetration is why people use her.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
Mm.
V also has good armor penetration as well, so she can deal some good damage. But again, it's probably better than 2 Tessas, right? Or 2 Mirages. Yeah, but grabbing a Satoshi here would probably slow the team down a lot, because if Satoshi avoids getting his shield removed, yeah, he's just gonna sit there for 10 seconds.
Let's roll into the 6th match. Ken Korea switching back to a double test comp, not recommended. But if they make some changes to their playstyle, I don't know. Maybe they should really change their playstyle if they're sticking to this comp. Let's see.
I think
Hurricane carry. You're so goofy for that.
Oh, test pushes on both
Honestly,
sides.
they
Bastion's going
They
in.
should run 5. They should run.
Oh wait,
5
Ken Korea
hurricanes.
actually has a Bastion. Sorry for missing that. But is it gonna help? Well, it does help them hold out for much longer than before. But no, they're still getting rushed through, straight through. Yep.
Yeah, they're
Execution.
just gonna ignore everything again.
They do have the 2 Bastions, but it's not their test ball that's down, so they're going to be at disadvantage. Their test is coming in. Who cracks first? And oi.
Yeah.
That's gonna be all she wrote.
Yeah, but you can already see that just having a Bastion swap, it's helping King Korea hold out much longer. It's not the Bastion's fault that they're being rushed out. It's mainly the gameplay problem. Bastion
Well,
is
both
yeah.
the Bastions lost to the same test ball, so it
True,
was
true.
just good placement and not a great rush from Ken Korea on that one. Also, even if the test balls didn't succeed, you're still going up against a dock. More shields is not the answer unless you're talking about clearing that close range and getting them. Maybe a Satoshi or a Blot could do some work.
Yeah, we're looking at a very possible stomp right now.
Double blot wouldn't even be bad. Double Satoshi wouldn't be bad. I mean, you can only kill so many shields with a rocket, right? Because if there's at least one shield,
You can kill 4 shields with a rocket.
yeah, but you have to keep shooting at the same spot.
But you have the ability to keep shooting at the same spot.
Well, let's see
Yeah,
Stars
I don't know,
Vietnam.
man.
Let's see if they can get
It
that
would be
3rd place.
difficult to get both shields down. But yeah, or just pick a Shenji, or pick a Leviathan, and camp with the turrets. Make it a bit more difficult.
Last match, they're sticking to that Bastion. We're still at Factory. Let's see how it's going to turn out. Are they going to rush the same side? Yes, they're rushing the same side right now.
Ooh, watch them.
Watch it. Let's see. Raven retreating. Test ball from SVN just covering everybody. Test balls canceling each other. Test from Ken Korea trying to make a move. Okay, Ken Korea trying to go in with a double test.
They need to get those important picks here. They
Yeah,
need
look
to
at
take
Ken
that
Korea
dock out of the
play.
match
Ken
entirely.
Korea is putting much more pressure on SVN because they have the double test and they have the Bastion. But
Maybe they need to
I don't
switch
think they're gonna hold it out. It looks like SVN is more and more wanting to push. Oh wait, they're being held back right now. Oh, Ken Korea actually forcing SVN back. Bastion trying to shoot through the gap, not a lot of damage. Okay, more test balls canceling out, but SVN is looking increasingly good on defense. They decide to push out instead of waiting inside. Doesn't look too good. The Bastion was killed. Okay, Ken Korea Bastion spraying from outside the test ball. Does a lot of damage. Dog tries to defend, dies. Ken Korea
But
actually...
Look
Ken
at who's
Korea
controlling circle, though. Look at who's controlling circle. It's going to be a huge factor right now.
Yeah, Ken Korea takes a match back from Stars Vietnam.
The honor is safe, guys. they got 1 win.
Yeah, they only have one
Hey.
win to go. The pressure is really
Hey,
on.
at least they're not getting 7-0'd right now. And
Yeah,
that's
at least
momentum.
they're putting up a struggle.
That's something they can use to
Oh,
make
no.
a play. Now they know they can beat them. It's time for them to continue to beat them.
Yeah, continue
Maybe
beating them.
too
Maybe catch up.
maybe too late
Who
for
knows?
this.
Well,
Who knows?
I'm just gonna change the scores. There we go. Okay.
What honeymoon solo?
Well, Ken Korea on a 1 finally, against a 6 from SVN. No, answering the chat right now, Bertha is banned for both teams. Okay, so once a ban is picked by a team, it's banned for the entire match for both teams. Okay, so yeah, you can't
Yeah,
just
each
ban
team
somebody
gets,
on
one
you can't just ban a hero on other's team and use that hero. It's not fair.
Bertha's a bold choice because both teams in the past have used Bertha to great effect. It's not. You really do want to pick a hero who your opponent
I
is going to
think-
use and you're
yeah,
not.
I think they got scared of the Bertha from yesterday. They were not ready to
Well, they-
handle it.
They
Okay,
should,
we
and yet
see-
Stars Vietnam had a
let's see,
great
which
pick
team
in
was that?
Angel.
Okay. Looks like the teams
As
are
they-
split right now. Stars Vietnam is defending the cross again. Bastion going in, deciding to be... Nope, they're retreating because of the test ball. Reasonable. Reasonable, because all they have to do is defend and maybe pick a better opportunity to push out and finish Ken Korea once and for all. Ken Korea has excess test balls, which is why you see them throwing those test balls in without worrying about not having test ball for the rush. Okay, yep, just a lot of test ball pushing, applying the pressure so that SVN doesn't want to push. Oh, Ken Korea actually sneaks in to a better position.
Yeah.
I don't really like how they canceled each other's test ball from the same team, and right now they just get rushed out because of that failure. No. Raven on his side. He's gonna die. No, he doesn't. Okay, he kills. He applies the disarm, but he is not able to continue that disarm, and it is still Stars Vietnam's match, with a 7-1 against Ken Korea. So we can officially declare Stars Vietnam as the 3rd place of this tournament. A round of applause,
Well
maybe.
done.
Yay!
Definitely a round of applause. They fought their hardest out, but I just feel like they were too stubborn to change their comp earlier. As soon as they did, as soon as they brought that those Bastions up, they really started to improve their survivability. They even took a round off, but they spent too long trying to make a double Mirage comp work, and it just was not working against the uncrackable Stars Vietnam team. Ken Korea tried their best to make it work.
Well, I wouldn't say they're best because they're not making enough effort in terms of changing their comp earlier in the game. But I would appreciate how they're doing that double test pressuring thing to both stop a push and also actually pose a threat to the SVN team. But they kind of failed because maybe they're not proficient enough on the cooperation. When they finally sneaked in, they finally got some more positional advantage. They failed because the two test balls, both from their own team, they cancelled out each other. So what I would recommend is probably for one of the tests to actually stay on the right side while the other test pushes in with the rest of the team. Then it's gonna be much more troublesome for Stars Vietnam. Not that it's impossible for them to defend anyway, but it does prove to be more troublesome.
In the action like this, is very hard to be lucid. But I'm agree with your point. We have the advantage to see all what's happened. But when you inside with your mobile phone,
true. We saw everything. So yeah. So we have a 7-1 Stars Vietnam on the 3rd place.
Star Vietnam deserves the last finalist of the last tournament deserves the 3rd place. I hope in the next edition they're gonna prepare better. They have some knowledge with the tournament for improve step by step.
Yeah, Stars
So,
Vietnam
it was
truly deserved it. We saw how hard they fought against 7th yesterday.
Yeah.
And for me-
Overall, I'm impressed with Stars Vietnam. I think they improved over the course of the tournament. I think when they played against seventh, they performed really well. All things considered. Yeah, I think they're gonna be even stronger in the other tournaments. I think they're improving with every win, with every loss, and
Yeah,
I hope to see more.
Stars Vietnam
Genlong,
gonna be one of the
Genlong,
most more potential, one of the syndicates with greater potential.
You do
and
have to be
also
careful. We have seen time and time again that they're not just really good at building a strong composition with just unyielding rushing potential, right? But more importantly, we see that Stars Vietnam is capable of learning their opponents probably better than any other group. They
oh,
pay uncanny attention to the entirety of their enemy's forces. They learn exactly what the enemy's strategy is and they counter it. And every time they lose, it's like they get a Zenkai boost because we saw them losing so hard yesterday against seventh, and then somehow pulling 5 wins out from nowhere, just out of the clutches of defeat. They basically tied the match up.
the switch was when they choose to switch Satoshi by I
And-
don't remember by who
And
they
forgive me,
by a
I need to go back to swap
Molly.
the scores of the team
The
before we go
Satoshi-
back to the countdown. But anyway, yeah, go on.
Someone's asking in chat where what location RT is.
Yeah,
from.
RT is from Japan. RT is from Japan.
Japan.
While seventh sector, they're from a variety of countries in Europe, I believe.
Seventh sector, yeah,
Yeah,
from
and
Europe.
they have a member. I think Lai was from Asia.
No, Lai's not from
No, he's
Asia,
not from
although
Asia.
he is living.
Oh, he is living in Asia. Yeah. Sorry, I got that wrong.
Yeah, no, he's not originally from Asia, though. No, he's from. Well, if I'm not mistaken, from Saudi Arabia, I think.
Got it.
I
Saudi
can't
Arabia.
say with
Middle East. It is
certain.
semi-Asia.
Yeah.
Semi-Asia.
So
Also, for talking a bit about Star Vietnam, the boss of Star Vietnam, Genlong, for me, is a top 3 of the best player in the tournament. He's a really good tactician. His Alice is very strong, and he know how to, like say, Warman, he know how to take the good decision at the good moment. Like switch Satoshi for Molly was an amazing move, and very few players can think at this in this type of situation.
I mean, respect to Stars Vietnam, they've done good. I think their leader has definitely been improving his team as well as the team coordination. I saw them in the Asian tournament, and honestly, I wasn't impressed back then. But now, they've made
For season
they've
one.
been
Season one was a no because their Satoshi and their Bertha was kind of underperforming. But this time we're seeing a much tighter Stars Vietnam. Nobody's making any mistakes. Everybody knows what they're doing, but they just got taken by surprise by seventh sector yesterday.
Yeah.
Well, that's what happens when you play against another good team.
Yeah.
A lot of interesting strategies come out with the Fat Angel strategy.
Okay, I just gotta check
man.
the
Can you hear the
bans.
footsteps, Chris? The big man is coming.
Let's talk a bit about the finals.
The finals,
the
yes,
final after
absolutely, the finals.
I think there's something very important that's been mentioned in the chat. It's that, if seventh loses, it's a ping issue. If they win, it's ping trash talk. I think we've basically agreed that, like, seventh, they have chosen to play under these scenarios with this high of ping. If they lose, they can blame the ping all they want, but really they would be losing to a better team. The ping is not... It is a factor here, but they have chosen to be participating in this tournament in high ping. It's not like it's coming out of nowhere. They have prepared for playing in high ping. So I feel like it's less of an excuse than people would like to admit, because it's not like this is unfamiliar territory to them. This is something that they have been preparing for. Just
Oh,
want to get that out of the way
accepted,
in case people want to say
disadvantage.
like, "Oh, they have high ping, it's unfair," or they have high ping, it's not fair for the other team maybe because they have to shoot it where someone was and not where someone is because of the way rollback works.
I think they have accepted the disadvantage, and they're not really ones to complain that much. They might trash talk for entertainment, but
Their trash talk is definitely the part that I agree with. That they will, if they win, they'll definitely trash talk and say like, "Oh, we won even though we were in higher paying," which
I think they're just gonna be calling the Asian server trash or something. I think they're gonna go for a little bit of simplicity, nothing too nothing
yeah,
too
for
fancy.
honestly, a team that's basically cemented themselves as like the house heel because this is a European team playing on Asian servers who is attempting to
These
thwart the tournament and establish European dominance
Yeah,
within
this is
the Syndicate
as I like
Wars.
to call them.
They have been
Listen, as I
successful
like to
so
call
far.
them, the European Raiders. These are the European Raiders. They're in foreign land right now.
However, they are going up against Riverside Training Camp, the best of the best, as far as we're aware. You can make a case for Stars Vietnam, who gave them a huge showing the other day. But I would wager that if there is a close fight, it would be this one.
Guy, I got a question for you. Yesterday, did we see the final before the final? Did you think this Star Vietnam can beat RT?
This Stars
Oh
Vietnam beat
yes,
RT?
this
Possible.
this Stars Vietnam, I believe they could have gone up against most anyone. They took they it's hard to say because I don't know if they win, but they would definitely like make the match very tight and competitive. RT is just one of those teams that's able to switch things up on a dime if they have to. And so the abilities of Genlong and their team to adapt would be weakened because you're not fighting the same comp every single time. Sometimes they're just going to be like, "Oh, let's just throw in 2 Slayers." By the way, do we know what the picks and bans are for these two teams yet?
Yes. I'm going to announce it a bit later, but yeah, we do have the bans.
Because
Can
my
I-
point
do
is,
we? Do we?
Can I at least can I take a look at them if you
Wait,
put them
hang
in
on,
chat and I
hang on,
can
yeah.
tease?
But I need to go look for it. I think it's buried somewhere.
Whoa,
And-
whoa, whoa! I'm kidding. He didn't send them yet.
All right, let's see. I'm gonna check again.
With the time that we have still remaining before we begin
Yeah, that's
the
4
next
minutes. 4
festivities
minutes.
in this tournament, I would like to just point out this is a message to Zepto Lab. I hope that some of them are paying attention to this tournament. Thank you for giving us the ability to host this, and Chris has been an amazing host, and we all love him.
Thank you.
I would
thank
also
you.
like to say, new hero Graviel, kind of tight, pretty well balanced, all things considered. I think Zepto
I
has
would
kind
agree.
of outdone themselves. There's some problems, but it's a far step up from Quan and Twinkle.
I would agree.
And not only that, the big thing, the huge thing. Thank you for bringing back Pure Peak. Thank you for bringing back the Shenji map.
Oh,
I
yes,
think
the
I
Shenji
speak for
map.
everyone when I say we all wanted the Shenji map.
Yeah.
It's probably the best map you guys have ever released. It's really good. It looks good. It feels good. The timings are nice. The pathing is
Oh,
great.
man,
Oh
There's
wait.
only
Yeah,
like
yeah.
one.
I got the ban from RT. I believe it's Tis.
I played on it today and I was so happy. I was like, damn, the map's finally
I
back.
believe it's a Tis ban that he told me yesterday already, really early, and I believe I have told 7th. Yeah, I think it's
Yeah, and
Tis.
one man.
Okay,
one
yeah,
man.
Tis.
You know what
Tis it is.
the Shenji map
So
Okay, go on, Chris. Go
let's
on.
see what seventh is gonna ban. Yeah, and back to you.
Yeah, so you know why that map is so good? It's because all of the fights are isolated. So the first fight that you get into, you're probably never getting third partied. That's why I love that map so much. It's always an isolated
The
fight.
timings are so good, and to get a fast rotation to be able to third party someone else, you have to really cut through the middle of the map and put yourself in danger.
Yeah, it's always
such a good design. It's like a four corners setup, but instead of for like a bomb site shooter, it's for bullet echo. Who knew it would work?
Yeah,
think
no,
it's-
that's why it feels so nice to play it, because it's always just one team versus another team. You're not getting third partied that much. So I love that map. Yeah.
About the third part, I think it's too fast for make assumption because players are gonna find a way to backstab a team in a fast way. I don't try too much that map for C because I let the player find the new meta for judge the map. So we're gonna see.
Yeah, we're gonna see.
Well,
I'll-
heroes really love that map because they can basically jump a kilometer over the thick
Right.
walls.
And
Yeah.
I think that map is so much better now as well because we do have like all of these things that are a little bit less they're a little bit less like pure area denial and more like soft area denial in terms of rushing or twinkle bomb.
The pieces of the map.
You're
I
not
think
just dealing with a team of 3 Shenjis who are setting the entirety of the map on fire by throwing 5 Molotovs each at 2-second intervals that don't explode on one another, and you could just throw them wherever you want and create a safe haven for yourself. That was something that was a big problem with that map in the past, and now it's not a problem anymore.
Yeah, it's not a problem.
They opened up one of the flank routes on the right side of the map. So useful. It's a great rotation point, and it doesn't hurt any of the other timings of the map. Amazing design. They actually know how to design a good map. But then why did we get Twinkle map? Why did we get Sky City? It's so bad.
Why do we have like bad spawns on some of the old maps? Like sometimes the spawns are so confusing. Like 3 teams spawn in the corners and then 2 teams spawn next to each other, and they just get third partied every game.
Yeah.
Why does
Actually,
Molly
Sky
have
City
the
is one
ability
of
to
the
go under the
worst
ground?
maps, worst season maps ever. You have
No,
that.
it is the worst season map
Yeah.
ever. It narrowly beats the Haunted Chapel from the Ramsey season, which I only remember like one good part of that map,
That
which was
one
like the
was
big fountain on the top.
okay-ish.
No, it was really bad. It was really
I don't know.
bad.
It was bad. I'm not gonna lie, but I think it's because the spawns again were kind of like all together, so half of the map was never used.
You know what would be really funny for a map? All the teams sort of like spawn in the middle, divided in 5 sections. Like there's a 5-sided star in the middle dividing all the teams. But there is no ammo in the center. The teams have to run to the outskirts to get ammo.
Short interruption. 7th sector is deciding to ban Dragoon, which is kind of weird because we never saw RT play Dragoon anyway. But maybe they don't want RT to rush with Dragoon.
RT banned Slayer?
No, RT banned Tess. And 7th sector is deciding to ban Dragoon, which is interesting because we never saw RT play Dragoon.
We never saw RT play Dragoon.
They never rushed.
I would have picked Slayer maybe, or I would have picked I guess well, here's the thing, you want your shields to stay up, right? You can't play Tess. 7th needs to find someone to take care of their shields for them. RT has Rocket Doc, who is an amazing shield breaker. But 7th needs to find their rocket main right now if they don't have a Tess.
Or alternatively, they can just grab Slayer, Fee, the legendary Slayer, and then they can just have him play with them. It's options.
True. I don't know if Fee is joining us today though.
He is on the bench. He is waiting. He's waiting like a rabid dog. He's waiting to be released.
I believe it's Hot Sauce.
You sure Rabbit Dot
Stress,
is not an
Zeus,
understatement?
Lie, and Mirage. That is the 5 players, right?
He's waiting. He is waiting. He is like ready to go. But again, it will be depend. It depends on if Mirage wants to slot him in or not.
Yep, he's the team leader.
Guys, like the ban of the boss team.
Oh yeah, and just a reminder to myself, I also have to announce the MVP of the match, of the entire tournament actually, after this match. So I will be checking the stats for every game, if it's a valid game, no disconnections. I'll be checking the stats and then putting them in the Excel file that I'm working on right now.
MRG, Ertidon, and Genlong. Like because it's not only about the kills, it's also about the strategy, the positioning. It's complicated to judge who's gonna be the MVP. I'm
I
curious
think we're
about
just talking about like.
Well, we're just
overall
talking about
statistic
stats, yeah, because that's the
performance.
easiest way to do it. But in the future, yes, other than MVP, I'm planning to add a best support character, because that is gonna be voted on by us probably and members of the audience.
Yes,
Like
please
for
do
example,
support
we
stuff.
saw seventh play when we saw seventh play. Right now, Stress who takes the Berthas, and does he play Slayer? I don't know, but at least he got most kills
No,
with Bertha right now. So that doesn't really reflect who is really supporting all those flanks and rushes. So for example, if we were to give a best support to 7th sector, I would probably choose MRG with the Tess and the Shenji before in the previous matches. So yeah, I think we shouldn't just bury other people with only stats to decide who the MVP is. But this time we only have MVP for a start.
it's
I
better
think
to
MVP stands for like the most valuable member, right, of each team. For Stars,
No, of the one for the whole tournament. But yes.
for Stars Vietnam, I think it was the Doc player, if I'm not mistaken. The Doc player was like really performing well. Stars Vietnam.
Yes, but later, just to remind you, because the dog changed from I think that guy was called Bao or something. It was swapped to Jen Long afterwards, and Jen Long wasn't playing bad at all.
No, it's definitely a toss-up between those two. They
Yes.
got some immense value that game. Yeah. For MVP, I mean, we'll see MVP after but the last time they played, the MVP I think was the Raven player, because he never died. I don't think I don't remember him dying a single time.
Yeah, and
Can you
Devs as well.
imagine-
Actually, Devs is a good stats to add to the MVP count.
Chris, could you imagine how saddening it would be if this tournament had like the crazy armor resistance in it?
Oh yes, we're so lucky to have evaded that, because we need to arrange times.
We're so lucky that they tried it and then immediately said,
Yeah,
okay,
and at the
people
same
hate
time,
this,
we just
we're
evaded
turning it off for now.
No, that
I
super
can
long gap
break down
between
why
the
it doesn't
matches.
work, though.
It wasn't intended,
You know, I
but yeah, we had to wait for the days that the syndicates can play, and we just happened to evade that disaster.
Yeah, I think Warman will agree with me. Like, I can break it down why that update doesn't work. It's because some heroes are balanced around having about 50 armor penetration, right? Like Firefly, Lynx, a couple of other heroes. So when you nerf, and also Hurricane and Arnie were just crying in a corner after that update.
I think it's just the
Arnie got
values.
extra damage to armor. Don't forget, he got a buff.
I like
jump
the idea.
Yeah, just the jump. Yeah,
idea.
true. Just the jump. It doesn't mean enough. You're right.
Yeah, no, it doesn't mean anything.
In concept, I like the idea, but the values were overtuned. Here's how I personally would balance it. I would say assault rifles would not get any to start, right? And if you want squad gears to give you any amount of it, it should give a maximum of like
I think
2 per squad gear. It should not give 9. It should give 2 per squad gear.
Listen, I think individual heroes should have a different value. Like Smog should have a high value, Doc should have a high value, because those heroes are already meant to be tanks. So improving them a little bit to make sure they don't become sniper food is perfectly fine with me.
Well, here's how I would do it. I would either do it by faction, like give it more to Skytech heroes, but I think that would be unfair for certain characters. Here's how I would do it. squad gears themselves will give 2 per. That's it. So that means a
Yeah, I
maximum
agree.
of 4 on a scout. If you have like, let's say the cutoff is like ultimate squad gears. If you have common
Yeah.
to supreme, it's 1. If you have ultimate or higher, it's 2.
Yeah, I agree. That's
Then-
a good change.
Then we'll
Question.
do default for certain classes. Assault rifles start with 0. Shotgunners start with like 3 or 4. Tanks start with like 5 or 6. Then
My-
armor enhancer, make it give way less. Maximum the maximum you should be able to achieve should be like 15, 20. And that's if you have divine everything.
Yeah. Yeah. In general, like, if they want to buff tanks, if they want to make like tanks tankier, they just need to look at like what's killing tanks the fastest. I'll tell you right now what's killing them the fastest. SMGs. SMGs are killing them way too fast, right?
Look at Swinkle.
Most of the tanks.
Swinkle was an insane
I don't-
tank killer.
3 of the 6 SMGs boost allies' armor damage.
Yeah,
So you can
exactly.
run a
The
team of all SMGs and just have them be way better at killing armor than any other combination of heroes in the game.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're running Angel, Alice, Twinkle, it's really strong.
It is. Especially like Twinkle herself just shreds armor. Like she does like 2 times
In that
damage to
comp,
armor.
she can shred a Bastion's armor in like 8 bullets, which is 4 shots.
I'm
Yeah.
not saying SMGs should be nerfed, but I'm saying like if you want to buff tanks, you have to look at like what's actually killing them in games, and it's not snipers, and it's usually not assault rifles because assault rifles are slow and they require positioning.
And it's usually not like the others either. Like Raven and Freddy still do struggle with killing tanks sometimes.
Which is fine. They're balanced around that, right? Like they're balanced around the fact that they struggle a bit against tankier heroes. That's the balance for them.
Final. Who is your favorite?
We're looking at the finals right now. This is going to determine the champion. While we wait for the last player from 7th, maybe we can still talk about how RTs and 7th formation are gonna mean. So if we look at RT, they ban Tess. They do use Tess in the past, but I don't think it's actually the core of their team anyway.
They got scared of Mirage's Tess, and that's why
I
they banned.
believe
Yeah, true,
7th
true.
used Tess as well, right? Mirage
Yeah,
used
true,
Tess.
true.
Did Hot Sauce also pull Tess out a bit?
No,
No,
Hot
no.
Sauce does not.
But
play Tess.
absolutely,
They only play
RTS
Tess.
respecting 7th sector's Tess, so they banned her, and they considered
Yeah.
themselves. They don't think they needed that Tess anyway, so they can play well without it. So the main thing that's going to go on here, of course, we have Bertha. Bertha is gonna do a lot of damage on both sides, and then you have the classic Satoshi versus Bertha play. But at the same time, 7th has Bastion, which has multiple purposes. One, of course, he has a shield, which can help the Satoshi out when there is no shield, maybe no Satoshi shield, maybe there's no team heal. The entire team can just hide behind the Bastion, and there's no test to be afraid about. So the Bastion is almost a very solid shield. And then at the same time, you have Rocket Dog JP from RT, who's going to attempt to take out those shields from 7th sector. And then yeah, go on.
Starvet. He is a bit less aggressive of the dog of Star Vietnam. He more supportive. He don't gonna try too much greedy move.
Yeah, I don't know about the dog though, because 7th sector has so many things to go against your Bertha. To defend against your Bertha. Not to forget the damage reduction Bastion gets when he gets hit.
Yeah, Bastion only needs to get hit by 1 bullet and his whole team becomes a bit tankier.
Simple question: what is your pronostic? Like, you think RT gonna win like 5-7, 7 sector?
No, we can't tell. We can't tell until we've really seen them fight.
I think it's gonna be close.
It's definitely gonna be close.
Sector is locked in.
I
So-
think it's going to be close at the start, and then I don't know who's going to win, but I think one team is going to figure out the other one, and they're going to take it a runaway. I think it's going to be
exactly.
just about tied in the beginning, like 3-3, and then one team's going to run away like 7-4.
I
Okay.
think so too. But yeah, seventh sector is locked in. You know, they are. Yeah, they're definitely locked in. I hope we don't see any shenanigans from them. No fancy plays, just brutal efficiency, ruthless efficiency is what I want to see from them.
Like I read in the chat, people give RT a favorite for now. I don't know why they don't explain.
What?
No, for me, the three first game gonna be really important for the next for after, because this gonna give the psychology and the mental of how the final gonna happen. If
Yeah, to an
it's
extent, I don't think these teams are gonna be losing that much morale. I think they can adapt, they can overcome. They're both very competent, so yeah, it's gonna be close. I think it's gonna be some close games, close matches as well.
I stress. Let's see.
That's how
And
I
with
like to.
MRG clutch like 2 times against Star Vietnam, if I remember good.
Yeah.
I think he's the best player in the tournament in my eyes, for what I see. Like
Well,
Rocket
wait to nominate him.
Oh,
Okay,
hot,
just wait
hot
a
sauce
little.
is here. Hot sauce is here. And let's wait for him to switch character, and then we can have a good look at the. Or is he gonna switch at all?
Yeah.
Or are they gonna play double Satoshi with a Bastion? No. Okay, Alice. Fair enough choice. Very
Of course, hot sauce on Alice. It's a classic.
Yeah, it's a classic.
I mean, he made Alice, so it makes sense that he plays Alice.
Okay,
He's
so
he's a kidnapper
well,
with Alice.
let's see. This is probably gonna be the greatest match we have ever seen, in any other previous tournaments. So
Oh yes,
let's
the
go. Let's
European
go.
Raider.
European Raider versus RT, defending their Asian champion from last season. What's a better match than
They are
this?
holding the gate. They are holding the gates. You know,
What's
they're
a
the
better
gate
match
holder.
than this? Let's go. You can't ask for a better
God, I
match
hope
for
you
real.
And we are going to
Amusement park.
start it off early on amusement park.
What do we
Let's
have
hope
here?
to see that one of the teams is going to abuse more of the flank routes and take the backside of the other one.
Okay, most
The
okay,
Alice fighting
MRG
it.
shooting up, blocking against that Bertha. Bertha knows that there's no damage, so they cancels it out. Very dangerous. Alice Portal. Okay, Rocket Dot response in time. Shields up. Okay, that's cool. Good reaction from RT. Not perfect because somehow Rocket Dot went in, but it wasn't devastating. Very good rocket from Rocket Dot JP. The Alice continues to harass and abduct people. She goes in from the back, destroys the RT team, and you have Rocket Dog JP coming back from being abducted. It's not very helpful. He's definitely making an effort there, but not enough. Seventh takes the first game.
Nice.
Look at that
That's what I like
strategy.
to see.
Look at that. Look at how they kept harassing RT with the Alice on the side.
Started off early on amusement park.
Very
One thing that
scary.
One thing I thought was super interesting was actually the buddy system that Seventh had. They spent a lot of the match with Satoshi hanging by the Bertha for defense, and the Raven actually sticking with the right behind the Bastion. Not only for that extra supporting damage, but increasing the Bastion's range, making him a huge threat in the center fight. And that abduction, hot sauce with the flank, everything about that
Yeah,
was
Hot Sauce
masterfully
was
done
doing
by
perfect. He managed to both harass RT, distract them, or actually distracting them with the main force there, and then having them get sucked into the portal unintentionally. And then he went in at just the right time. to flank in within the RT team and break apart their extremely solid defense.
Beautiful counterplay by
don't
Rocket Doc.
forget,
I do want to say that he was putting in some work there as well, but it's
Yeah.
not enough. The whole team has to be on board in watching that flank.
Yeah, but also some fun fact about like Alice Portal, it doesn't just slow down movement speed, it slows down firing speed. So if they're constantly getting portaled, their Bertha is basically low on DPS, right? So the Bertha is not dealing damage. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
Stress is just shooting.
Yeah, meanwhile 7th sector
Yeah,
is just so far away from RT Alice. They're not a threat. What I think RT has to do right now, figure out their positioning so that one, they don't have random abductions from 7th sector. Two, they don't have an Alice dive bombing straight in. And three, they need to avoid getting the debuff from 7th sector's Alice. 3 things that could be solved with better positioning.
And okay. And the next game gonna be really important because if 7th sector turns the sub point, RT need to find a way to come back, and this is gonna be hard for them.
Amusement park. Yeah, I want to see some kidnappings from Hot Sauce.
Well, kidnappings can happen anywhere. Doesn't have to be amusement park, but it's easier
No,
there.
but that happens internet.
Yeah,
You know, it's a perfect ground for Alice players.
Just like real life, a lot of kidnappings happen at the amusement park.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, factory.
Exactly.
Alice is
the
going
boss
in. 7th sector going
Alright,
in really
well,
early with Bastion as the shield. That was planned, and then they're gonna have Satoshi switch up the shield. Perfect coordination.
Factory is definitely favoring 7th here. 2 shields with this many walls.
Yes.
It's not easy for Doc to snap these shields. These are
Well,
hard.
they're just
hard
cycling.
lineup.
They're just cycling Bastion and Satoshi shield right now, and they still have Bastion passive plus Medpro plus team heal up their sleeves. So many things against your Bertha, who is the main person doing any damage. Portal cancelled.
had that
Very
great
good
execute.
debuff. RT Dawn not doing a lot of damage because of both the debuff and oh wait, Stress is out. Okay, something is wrong on 7th side. Let's see if no, RT is not in fast enough. They're already making a very aggressive move to push in, but the Satoshi is down as well. Look at that. RT is shredding 7th apart. They managed to take the opportunity, enlarge it, and you have 7th Zeus killing the RT Alice, but also dying in the process. Amazing. Guys.
Good push for yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Those two shields could not do enough to save the Bertha once they went down. It's unfortunate. However, watch the early game execute. Watch the early game execute from 7th. This early portal right into the med kit. The whole purpose of this play is to get that Doc the team heal, and if the enemy team tries to push center, you have the easiest out.
Yeah, but also the mistake that lost this game was the Bertha being out of position for 7th.
Yes.
Unfortunately, Stress was way too far offline. They didn't have either of the shields with them, and that cycling ended. No more long range pressure. You saw the Alice and the Raven come in like a pack of hawks on the left flank.
That's what I want to say about good Syndicate teams. They know when they have the opportunity, and they know exactly what to do to cling on to it like their lives depend on it, because it does.
So it's 1 apiece. RT and 7th sector right now still neck and neck.
Like
this is what we're looking for.
I'm curious what's up with this dungeon.
Emmanuel Natividad, I just want to say, let's go Effect Falcon. You're so right. You're so right, King. Let's go, Falcon. Falcon Echo. Let's go.
What the hell, bro? Okay, Camulux, ready up, and let's go into the third match.
Let's go for the root 3.
Let's see what's going to happen. Oh, it's factory again. It's factory again. Let's see how 7th sector is gonna adjust. Probably give RT less opportunities to tear them apart. Okay, early portals as usual, shooting up. Everything goes as planned so far. RT Dawn is hanging back. They're backing off because probably they're expecting a push from the Bastion, and it does happen. They're kind of sacrificing the positional advantage here.
RT are patient. Rocket not easy.
Yeah, RT is patient. Rocket Dog is getting picked up. Almost gets picked up. Okay, he gets into cover in time. Oh, actually, it's also worth noticing that a good Alice portal actually exposes the enemy team without a scan. Although you don't have that
One thing
damage
that's-
increase from Raven.
Although the
This is-
dock is unable to break
Oh,
a
look
lot
at
of
that
these shields,
Alice.
it's very important to realize
Constant.
that 7th has
No, RT
way
needs to
deal with
move.
these
RT
shields.
needs to move, and they cannot go through the portal. Move. Move off to the side. Break in from the side. 7th wasted their team heal. It's time for the Bertha to move. Stress avoids the Bertha kill, but doesn't escape the Alice. Actually effective flanking from the Alice, because right now 7th is getting straight apart by RT. They're playing so effectively and so solidly. Right now 7th is not doing good enough on defense.
Rocket GP clutch. And Azo, Raven, and Alice do amazing job for distract 7 sector.
Amazing
So
job.
RT can easy put the pressure. The
Yeah,
coordination was really good.
you
the
can
flanker
notice
and the tank.
how they waited. They waited for the team here to go out before the Alice dived in. The coordination was perfect.
I don't want to take anything away from RT Doc. They are playing a 3000 HP Doc. They are playing incredibly well, but I do want everybody to notice here in these plays, the Doc hits themselves not once but twice.
Yeah, probably a
3
misplay
times.
there.
The main one that took a lot of armor off their own team was when they tried to shoot through the enemy Alice portal, and they missed the dart by like a hair, and they just blow up their whole team. But then they came in and tagged the Satoshi and tagged the Bastion, and it was all good from there.
Look at that play. For the most time, 7th Alice Hot Sauce has pinned the RT team in the same spot, but they failed to keep up the pressure and they let it slide. They let
They have nothing to deal with the Satoshi shield. 7th has no way to deal with the Satoshi shield, and it is killing them.
Yes.
I think not
Let's see
killing
if we can see us.
was actually what killed them.
I
they-
think 7th is regretting that Dragoon pick, and I think they really should have picked Doc.
Yeah.
One point to say,
RT?
like, I think is a map of RT because to win, and if it was in other map, I'm not sure the win go for RT. Because their strategy to patienting and to push together more the coordination gives them advantage. And I think the strategy to go directly for the hit of sector.
Maps. More favorable maps from for 7th.
Yeah,
Exactly. Let's see another-
one thing 7th can do. Right now, just now we could see Hot Sauce pinning the RT team in a spot and exposing them and slowing them down, and everything was looking in 7th sector favor until they lost the pressure on RT. So what they should really do is block off RT's route, not allow them to advance, and just kill them right where they are. That would be 7th sector's best chance.
I also
I
want
think
to
they
address a handful of people in the chat right now who are saying, once again, talking about like ping issues. These RT wins are not happening because they're just overwhelming them with really fast heroes. No, it's mostly happening because of the Doc and excellent Bertha play from Don as well.
And excellent cooperation.
They are methodically dismantling the 7th defense. They're not overwhelming it just with rushes, although most of the Alice did have a great quick play there. Most of that victory came because of the Bertha and the Doc, and because they were just taking them apart like a mechanic. This is not something that you can attribute to ping. This is something you attribute to overall team play, coordination, and map knowledge.
Exactly, but we don't forget the sacrifice of Raven and after Alice.
Yeah,
the
the
crucial
sacrifice.
moment.
They probably got distracted by the Raven. They thought Raven was the flanker, and then the Alice came in to do the actual
Eh.
flanking.
Let's see the round 4.
Okay, fourth match incoming. Let's go.
Oh my god, pretty sure 7th sector can come back or not, because it's the first time of the tournament one team dominate them.
Yeah, so
Well,
many
I wouldn't
matches of
say
7
two
dominating.
to one.
And RT is the one that's actually putting up the fight. Except Stars Vietnam. Definitely gotta respect
Oh my
them.
god.
Oh, early Bertha spray. Satoshi Shield was late on RT side, but it doesn't do a lot of damage, luckily. But they lost some of that armor. You've got to note that. Let's hope RT still puts it together. Alright, just some exchanges from both sides. Okay, Rocket Dog making some really good attempts. Hot Sauce almost dying to... Was that the Satoshi or the... Oh, Rocket Dog JP kills. I can't see it. Kills Hot Sauce. Okay, kills the Alice. 7th sector stress applying a little bit of pressure. It wasn't enough. Lai is going to die. Lai shields up in time. But Rocket Dog JP harassing from the side with the Raven going in at the end to clean up. And RT takes another win.
Done the best Bertha of the tournament. Like the way he put the pressure, his accuracy, wow. Like I don't have the word for describe how he good with Bertha.
I mean,
Seventh
world-class
is choking
pressuring from RT.
They are making some positioning mistakes, which is costing them the games. They need to actually play safer, I think. They're also not securing the kills properly. That's what's causing 7th to lose right now.
True.
So let's see if they can lock it in.
And like RT takes the psychological advantage. Let's see if 7th sector can react, if they can switch character. For,
Yep. Looks like who is this? Is this?
They might end up switching.
I wonder
they might
who's
end
that.
up switching.
Can we?
This is the first time, I think, in the whole tournament that 7th has been playing from behind.
From beyond, what you mean, Worm? I don't understand your point.
This is the first time that 7th is playing from behind, that they are losing.
Ah, okay, I see. Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah,
think
the
this
first
is
time
like
7th sector is on a disadvantage right now.
Like,
And I gotta
I'm
update.
curious.
RT is on a 3, right? 3-1.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
2
are
points.
3-1.
True points ahead on 7th sector. 7th sector has never seen this disadvantage before, but I'm absolutely sure they are going to come back one way or another.
Being slotted in now. So this is gonna be an exciting fight. Leader versus leader. Mao is the leader of 7th, and he's gonna be taking the reins now.
Yep, the leader is here.
Oh,
And-
the boss is here. Yo,
So
the boss is here.
Stress is now tagged out in favor of Mao.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Stress is being tagged out. Mao's gonna take the reins. The leader's here. He says, if you want to do it yourself.
Right, do it yourself. DIY match, no? Let's go for the
If you want
5th
something done,
match.
better do it yourself.
Let's go. Maybe the break point for RT, if they win that game, they can maybe have a big chance to win again the tournament.
Dungeon it is.
7th
I
They
think
need-
with the leadership of Mao, I think 7th can easily make a comeback. So let's see what happens.
Okay,
Let's go.
RT's Let's go, let's go.
Oh,
Shields
they
up, shields up.
They should have the morale boost. They should have the morale boost right now.
Yeah, they're on the steroids right now. Looks like they're just... Oh wait, Mao takes out Tuna. There's gonna be a revive. 7th sector not pushing up the pressure. They're gonna let Tuna revive right now. Rocket Dog failing that rocket. Rocket Dog is slightly underperforming today. But it doesn't cost them much. Okay, a good rocket. Tuna. Oh, Rocket Dog dies to the 7th Bertha. RT struggling to defend, but they hold it. They held it. And 7th sector is out again.
I'm curious, like the
Mao
energy
coming
burst.
in Mao coming in was huge for a few reasons. He realizes the weaknesses and the times of when to suppress and not just to constantly be suppressing. They took out the dock, right? They did something that was huge for them. However, they are not able to capitalize on these huge plays. Karage with a disgusting triple kill to punish a very sloppy portal.
And also, like, I don't know if you notice this, but Seven Sector, they lose their patience. They really won't take that win. They lose confidence a bit in that game. Like whereas RT, more slow. I don't know if you
Honestly,
see this.
Yeah, RT is always
play.
extremely patient.
But
for this match,
them
they
do
were
that.
impatient. I think they should have just camped X and played for the advantage because the X is towards them and they have a lot of cover for Burfa, so they can just camp there and wait for RT to come to them. And they should have just played safe and not pressured as much.
Yes,
Played
yes.
it safe.
You agree? These games, they lose their patience. They was too much want to kill them, and it's more psychological failure than skill failure.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
that,
The mentality
It's
is
a
extremely
questionable
important when you're
portal
making
from Alice.
immediate decisions there. So they didn't push
It was a
when
questionable
Rocket
portal
Dot was
from
down
Alice as
first,
well.
so they shouldn't push until a later chance.
But when they did
mistimed,
push, Mirage came in, had one nice pick, got hit by the Satoshi, and then his team came to back him up and also got mowed down by the Satoshi. 1, 2, 3. Karage hit a disgusting triple kill right in the middle of the match. That was the nail in the coffin for 7th.
They did
Not
Satoshi shield.
not the nail in the
Satoshi got
coffin yet,
teleported away.
but well, one of the matches, yes.
Oh, I don't mean for the game.
Yeah, of course,
Definitely they're going to be
yeah.
coming back from this. We are also seeing Fee pulling out the Slayer now,
we
which
got
is...
Fee as well.
Yo, we
got
have
the
Fee joining with a Slayer. Hey, quick check of his. He's hiding his Slayer. Anyway, we gotta show people. 38,000 games, almost 60k kills, and on a 70% win rate on the Slayer. And he's not showing those gears, but this Slayer has divine gears.
okay, let's see.
Okay.
Like, good. I'm curious if we can catch some Raven or Alice in the game. I want to see another map, maybe Amusement Park. I think this can give hope to Seven Sectors. Like, they can find the key for comeback, but if RT
this
in the
is
next game,
Amusement Park. This could be a change for 7th Sector. They are very good at playing in this map. And the cross is in the same spot. And 7th Sector, definitely Hot Sauce is going in right now. The two Alices shooting out each other. Okay, decent enough. RT trying to avoid that shield. Okay, the shield is gone. The portal is gone. Little bit of a misformation from Wade. 7th Sector's Bertha is out. Okay, more portal. That's a very good portal because it slows down RT. And this allows them from pushing when 7th Bertha is down. It buys them time. Looks like RT is also playing extremely well with the Alice. Just some Alice action here. Not a lot. Rocket Dog playing with his... Oh no, RT Alice wasn't looking.
Yeah.
Okay,
maybe she's gonna revive?
Yeah, she's gonna revive, but Hot Sauce is not giving up on this opportunity. Is Raven gonna get it? No! Raven tries going in, but he gets ambushed by Lai. RT's Alice is down, but Dawn is there to kill Hot Sauce. And it looks like 7th Raven is on his own now.
The solidity of RT impressed me.
Extra revive from Courage. Extremely well played. Very solid win from RT once again. This is the 5th win in a row for them.
Yeah, and the kill
adding up. The small mistakes are adding up for sure. I see some mispositioning, some kills.
I was
that are
gonna
not being
say
secured.
RT was mispositioned at the start because they were distracted by the Alice portal, but it turns out the misposition was much more serious on 7th Sector side.
Ao stepped out of the Satoshi shield and got focused down. Like I said, some small mistakes are adding up. Mistake after mistake. You can't be making those.
RT is making a few minor mistakes. Definitely from Mofu, definitely from Tuna. You're gonna see a handful of the scouts are kind of playing these off angles that aren't exactly rewarding them. But the center core of Karage, Don, and Rocket Doc, you are not gonna see many misplays from these three. No, no, no. These three are a unit. They are a tank. You've got the damage increase, you've got the Bertha suppress, you've got the shield. These three is the core of RT, are so impervious to the advances of 7th right now. And 7th need to find a way to split that group up. Otherwise, they won't have a dream left.
Yeah, but you still gotta appreciate the Slayer swap. The Slayer did prove to be a threat, especially when you see him actually shooting through the Satoshi shield. What they can do is maybe coordinate their both their positioning and their timing better, and maybe they can even have the Slayer sneak off to one side on the other end of the Satoshi shield and see if he can do some devastating shots from the side.
And also, like, Ertidon loot is against the other Bertha. This makes the game, like, when you got the Bertha, the team wins space, they can move, and after they were slow on their ability for reviving their Bertha, like...
yes, and that's a
it's good.
5th win for
Oh.
RT.
Outsmart Ertidon. Oh my god.
Oh my god,
5-1.
please, 7th sector. Pull yourselves together, stop making mistakes, and show them what you've got.
It's not easy to don't make mistakes.
It's not going to be easy.
They are playing impatiently.
Before it's too late, before RT gets the 6th win and it gets more and more difficult. Yeah, slow down. I think they're already slowing down because they're swapping in for a Slayer instead of a Bastion. They're playing this little defense game with RT, but RT is so good at the game currently.
And I would say play around Slayer now. Play around Slayer, because if Slayer gets a single kill, they can then apply pressure.
Yes, definitely cycle the Bertha and the Slayer, because RT only has Satoshi on the shield.
But once again, you're not seeing anything that is. I mean, the test ban is huge from RT. I think the Dragoon ban from 7th is not at all helping them.
Not effective.
And they don't have any response for the dock, and they certainly aren't running a dock themselves to take down their enemy Satoshi. And it's really hurting them that they have no answer to shield and they have no answer to missile.
Game stuck in dungeon, guys. Good analyze, Worms. Really good analyze.
Okay, Rocket Dog narrowly missing the shield. The shield goes down. They're out of range. Mao is gonna shoot in. Okay, doesn't hurt. Rocket Dog peeking out to take some of that Bertha damage. Slayer is starting to aim, but Slayer has to run because the Rocket Dog has already got him once. Mao fails to retreat through the portal. This is big. Shields up. They're trying to revive Mao. Hot Sauce trying to flank but gets killed. Rocket Dog, everybody from RT pushing in. Slayer left with the Raven, and Slayer can't do anything with those walls. And Tuna is in with a double kill. 7th sector is now fighting RT, who has 6 points.
Honestly, at this point, they should consider picking Doc themselves, right? They could just pick Doc themselves.
Like, Rice, you play better than other Doc. It's like in 1 versus 1, the other Doc gonna play better than their Doc. Like,
It's not about 1 versus 1. They're not gonna trade gunfire. They're gonna rocket the shields of each other, and then it's a mirror matchup, and then it starts mattering on other factors. The doc is there for the team heal, the damage boost, and to rocket the shield, and that's it. That's the minimal requirement for doc.
Not only this, but like, for me, the worst is the Bertha, who's all times the fight.
Also look at the rockets from Rocket Dog JP. You know, the first rocket already accurately hit the Slayer, and the Slayer was forced on a retreat instead of holding position for longer, which would have been beneficial for 7th sector's defense. And look at Tuna spray, flawless.
They could even consider picking a second Bertha with this team comp, or picking something apart from Slayer, maybe another Burfa, maybe another shield. They could go double Satoshi. It's not even a bad idea.
They
Another
They
swap
might
from
have to-
seventh sector. Another swap. They're gonna
they
defend
should.
against this last win from RT, which is going to. If RT ever wins this 7th match, then they're going to be champion
For the
Isn't
second
it,
time.
best of
for
14?
the second time, indeed.
We are
Okay.
seeing, it looks like Fee is bowing out. The Slayer was not what seventh needed. They're going to bring in maybe somebody else from the bench.
Zeus, this
But
is.
Wait,
Yeah,
it's the best of 7, not 13 matches. Why
No,
does it say
it's best of 13. So whoever makes 7 wins first.
indeed. Yep.
Okay. I
Because
see.
if the score is 6-6 and they have to play one more to see
Then
who
it's
gets
13.
to 7,
Yeah,
that
13 is
that's the 13th
ceiling.
match,
That's the
yes.
ceiling. All right.
Right.
I would also
So-
like to point out, because of Seventh's usage of Bastion, having a Dragoon here would be really useful. And I feel like the
Yeah, but
band
they
might be
cannot
hurting
sacrifice
themselves
anyone else.
far more than their enemy.
And 2 times they pick a bad ban, because the last game they asking the ban of Slayer for Star Vietnam, it was useless, I think. Even if there was more strong. Again, they asking Dragoon. And like RT, they don't play too much with the Dragoon. So 2 times 7 sector they pick a bad ban and they pay this very expensive. Also, I want to come back on what say Worm about RT Don, Rocket GP, Kurakage. It's a nightmare to fight.
Yeah, again,
It's
it's a
just a nightmare.
big problem with the Dragoon ban. Very big problem.
Yeah.
And we're
Let's see the
talking
match
about
points.
out of match decisions. Match point 6-1 with RT on a 6. One more win away from champion. And 7th sector needing to catch up if they ever want to win, if they ever want to snatch that champion from RT.
They're going to need to basically do a reverse 6 stock here if they want to win. It's ridiculous, but it's not impossible for 7th. So let's see if they
Let's
can
see.
make the necessary
Yeah.
changes in gameplay.
Dungeon again. Not sure if this is RT's map or 7th sector's map. So let's just
It's
see.
definitely RT's map. It's definitely RT's map.
Okay, just the usual script going on. Shoots out. RT Dawn spraying off the mark, but it doesn't matter because the shield's up. Hot sauce.
Look at the Raven positioning. Look at the Raven positioning here. Look at the Alices.
Yeah, yep. Oh, that Alice is gonna be super effective from RT. Not a lot of follow-up action because Doc fails to take out their shield. Courage shooting up just in time, the Satoshi from RT. Shield disabled for Bastion, so they're forced back on a Satoshi shield. Retreating. They're just waiting for that Satoshi shield to go off before Dawn sprays, I believe. I believe that's what they're gonna do. But MRG shields up again. Cool. But Dawn manages to pick people out from outside of MRG shield. Hot sauce reviving right now. Rocket Dog with amazing rockets. Raven going in with the disarm. This is cleanup. This is cleanup. And RT. Hang on. MRG. Not yet. We're not there yet. MRG is still alive. And RT is champion for the 2nd round.
Wow!
Some reaction,
Beautiful.
guys.
Beautiful gameplay from holy crap.
Holy crap, you're
Beautiful gameplay from both teams. I would like to point out that whole match, we had a lot of chaos happening in the center. And I feel like both teams had this trigger. They had the ability to perhaps commit to a flank. And neither Raven, neither Alice decided to go in until finally RT pulled the trigger with Mofu, who made a big play. I feel like Hot Sauce spent 80% of that final match just sitting around the back watching for enemy flanks, but they weren't looking for their team. They were just looking out for themselves. It was not a good situation to be caught in that corner. Mirage almost held on to the end, but the double flank coming behind is going to be death.
And Rocket GP cancel 3 shield at the end. He canceled totally a Bastion MRG. I think the bad pick was Bastion. He need to switch because he didn't do the fat Angel. Don't do damage. Don't put pressure. And the amazing player like him totally was not useless. It's a bit mean to say this, but you understand what I mean? Like
Yes.
about the fight.
Yeah, amazing. I'm speechless.
Fine. The comp was fine. It's the mistakes that cost them the game. The comp was absolutely fine what they were playing, but they made mistakes for like 4 matches straight. The mispositioning from Bertha, the not finishing off kills. One match, Doc survives on like 200 HP again. Not enough pressure being put. The small mistakes added up, and it cost them at least like 4 losses.
Look at that. I think it's safe to say RT has really earned the respect of 7th sector. There's no trash talk. Okay, sure.
No, has not earned the respect of me.
Okay, cool. At least from some members of 7th sector, they're saying GG's. There's no trash talk today. And they're inviting them to Europe. I hope RT takes that invitation.
A win is a win, Chris.
Yeah,
a win is a win, Chris. Well, let me call out Don real quick. So, Don, you won this match. You cried a lot, right? You cried. You said, I'm going to help them cheat, right? Well, you implied it. You didn't directly say it. Okay, fair enough. You still won, man. You still won fair and square. But I couldn't commentate properly because of you, man. And that is just, I don't know, that's kind of sleazy behavior, right? I don't know. That's not very sportsmanlike. That's not a lot of sportsmanship.
No, I agree. I agree with you because as we had mentioned in the beginning. Yeah, we had mentioned in the beginning because RT Don had an accusation that because Rice was affiliated in some way with 7th, he shouldn't be in the actual game commentating. And so as solidarity, I joined Rice here with the YouTube chat, watching the game only from YouTube, only able to commentate after the matches were over.
Yeah.
I do think that calling premature cheats or even calling any amount of integrity of the organizers into question was not a cool move. But now that we've gotten that out of the way, amazing match. Well played to RT. Great attempt from 7th sector. Both teams did play phenomenally. Both teams did make some adjustments. They really tried their best, and we had some incredible gameplay because of it. And congratulations to our champions.
And hey guys, we haven't announced the MVP yet. I'm gonna do it right now. I wanted to make a page specifically for the champion and the MVP, but I was so busy today and yesterday. But anyway, the MVP of this tournament belongs to RT Dawn with a total of 46 kills in the past. How many matches were there? Initial round, semifinals, finals, 3 matches. Three matches, 46 kills. Yeah, but according to the kill count, it's Dawn. So we're gonna give out the rewards.
Man, help me out, bro. Like the dog was doing work.
Yeah, if there is a best support role, then we will definitely give it to the dog. Honorable mentions. This time it's honorable mentions. Next time it's gonna be a solid award.
Mention out to RT's dog. You know, I might not like their leader, but their dog performed really well. You know.
Yeah, respect to the dog as well. And tournament is over. Yes, tournament is over. Champion is RT. 7th sector is first runner-up or 2nd place. And then Stars Vietnam is 3rd place. And you're free to join. We're gonna play some Battle Royale matches. The password is up, both on the screen and on the live chat. Thank you everybody for watching, for your support. And our next tournament... I don't know when that will be. I'll be super honest, but the next tournament will go to Europe.
Oh my God, you listen to this, guys. European. We're gonna get outside the Asian lobby for see what's happened in Europe. One of the best lobby in Bullet Echo. So hyped to see new players, maybe new game style.
Europe?
With Chris,
Wait.
we're gonna be
We don't-
outside. You worms. We need you, rice farmer for
Oh,
understand.
we're taking a trip to Europe. Oh, say
All right,
no.
all right. Hey, Camelo. If this is what you're gonna do, okay, I will be joining your team. But you have
Okay.
you have to say one thing for me, all right? You have to say
What is that?
you have to tell me right now that you are going to be releasing another edit within the month.
That's the
Is what?
condition.
Oh,
Another
that's a
edit of
tough
the
deal.
Molly, I believe.
If you,
You want-
release an edit this month, I'll join your team.
An edit
Oh, good way.
on any character?
So you want to?
Any character?
I need more Bullet Echo funny videos. All right.
Ah,
I'm tired of going through the list. I'm tired of going through. Am I allowed to curse, Chris?
well,
Okay,
yeah, go ahead. It's been done before.
I am tired of all of the fucking slop
There you go.
that is in the Bullet Echo memes chat, where it's just it's just like, oh, Graviel is a really good hero. Changed my mind. Me in 5v5s, or like oh, when you can't see the enemy through the grass, so you got to burn the grass. Modern problems require modern solutions. It's bad. You all suck at making memes. It's embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. Somebody had the funniest memes in the chat, unironically, were literally AI slop. It has
Thank
been
you.
just.
You touch.
It
you give
boils
me-
my blood. I need actual funny content from the Bullet Echo community, and Camelo is like the best at making it.
Not me.
Thank you.
No?
You did a lot of.
No.
This touched me a lot.
Oh, I tried
So
to
wait, are we
challenge
going to
Camulox
Europe?
at some point, but at this point, I'm just concentrating on other stuff.
You make like interesting
Yeah.
knowledge based videos. You put together huge events like this. You do important work for the Bullet Echo community.
Yeah, true.
You are not as funny as Camelo, Chris. You're just not. You never will be.
I tried. Yeah.
Make peace with that fact. I tried too.
Yo, respect
I made
goes
a
to
channel.
Camulox.
I got like 20 subscribers.
No,
I
but
made,
your
like,
content is good.
one
Hey, and
video.
shout out to Wormman
I tried
as
to
well,
be
guys.
funny. I tried to be
Wormman
funny.
is
Yo,
absolutely a
work.
comedian, buried
You
comedian.
should watch Mall Cop. You should watch Mall Cop by Wormman. We made that video together.
That
You
is
should
like
watch
3 years ago, right?
I know,
But it's still
funny.
gold, man. Gold is gold. It ages, but it's still gold. I mean, guys, I love that video, by the way, from Wormman. You guys gotta check it out.
Wait, Chris. So now in the custom lobby, this is the Asian server, right? Or is it now
Yeah,
European? They
it's
just switch it?
Asian. It's Asian. I can't swap the server. Not from.
Do you
Yeah.
see how many? Do you see how many FEC Falcons are in here? There's like at least 2. You sure you can't make this European, please?
But the fake Falcons are in Asia. The thing is,
Bullet Brothers wipe RT in 7th at the same time.
no.
Your chat is wild. Your chat is wild.
You're just... No, not that one. Fuck
actually,
wants to go with Cram.
Woman Echo
Where's
Syndicate.
Cram? Where's Cram? Cram is outside.
Also, I'm gonna, as well as they played, I am going to
Apologies
tease
to
Mirage.
Ronnie.
I am going to make fun of them by saying Ban Dragoon. I think that's gonna be a pretty good meme from now on.
No, you do not want to be rage baiting them right now, man. Wait at least a day, man.
You know what? You're so right for that, King. You're so right for that.
You know, you're gonna be caught in a crossfire right now. Okay, they're definitely
Like I
discussing-
haven't been. Every 7th person just hates me, and
Nah, they
that-
don't hate you. It's
oh,
just
they.
elitist from 7th that
they frequently think that I'm wrong and stupid. Which
No,
to their credit, I have definitely been wrong and stupid in the past. But
In this live, we stupid
think-
guys. All
I think-
monkey.
yeah, just opening my mouth is enough to get one of them to seethe, to froth at the mouth like a rabid Wolverine.
Okay, guys, let's play a bit together.
Yeah, let's play. Let's
fight.
Let's watch and let's play.
But we all are monkey guys. Just watching people fighting on the movie ball game for our entertainment.
Yep. Actually, for the next tournament in Europe, I'm thinking of more like a hybrid form where we have both the SVS going on, definitely, and then at the same time we can have the more casual players or the players who don't have a syndicate playing an SVS. Maybe we can have them join in BR matches or King of the Hill matches.
Chris, we talk about this, but I think full Ghost, full Bastion, full Angel can be fun between the game.
By the way, Camilo, I'm watching you. Also, another thing that I'm gonna put in the Bullet Echo chat later. I'm gonna mention this to the devs. It's important to note, if you are spectating a match and you spectate a molly, when they dig underground, it stops spectating them.
Oh, really? They go invisible.
No, it's not that they go invisible. It changes your perspective to somebody else as if they died.
Oh, that's a problem.
So it's something that they should probably be aware of.
A lot of action on the top right. I think it ends with Camoulox emerging victorious. Didn't actually see what happened.
No,
Cam, you have to watch that Phantom drone.
Who is
Cam, you're
this
not paying
in
attention?
chat? Chris, put me, Cram, and Ronnie together. Who's
I don't know, but I saw that and I decided to keep the teams for now.
Camilo, you should
No,
probably
keep
just
the
let your
teams for
teammates
now.
die, because like you're not gonna get them up.
Oh,
there's a
Camoulox
Slayer.
taking some heavy damage, heavy punishments. He survives
Yeah,
it.
Cam, you might want to get another
Rocketing
battle
on
kit,
retreat.
Cam.
Beautiful rocket hits the. He needs
watch your
one
back.
more rocket.
Cam, watch your back.
Oh, he died. He died. No, it's not really possible for him to survive an Arnie at that health with no armor. No, Arnie going after the. No, he's not going after. He's just running there.
Camilo taking vicious back shots.
And
his character is used to taking back shots. That's what Smog's
So-
purpose is.
Arnie dodges the blood, decides to go back. The dog doing massive damage. Arnie kills the blood, gets killed by another Arnie. That's Wolf Arnie, right? Correct. It's still Wolf Arnie. Wolf Arnie is still king of BR. He is still there.
Yeah, Gen Z do in chat. Underpsycho has such a big community, but never arranged this type of content. You're so right, because Underpsycho is right now busy making another video in which he says that Arnie has 200 damage per second.
Werman, maybe a performance from you.
Hmm?
You know what
Oh,
you
you
do.
want me to get in?
Yeah, go do it.
I will. Oh, you want?
Wait,
oh, you
you
want me to
talking
do?
about
You want me to do the
Werman?
thing?
Yes, the thing that you're so good at.
Oh my god.
The code.
Wait,
uh,
Werman, are you
What
talking
should,
about that
what should I
video?
even? What should I even? Give me a topic to talk about.
You switch your name. You switch your syndicate. Oh la la.
I've never switched my syndicate. I will stay in this syndicate until the day I die.
Sorry. I read bad. Sorry, my bad. I check Worm Citadel. I say, what the fuck? My bad.
That's his syndicate.
It's my
That's
bad.
mine. By the way,
Sorry.
in chat, if you are a newer player, around 5,000 trophies or so, you are always welcome to join the Worm Citadel. Chris, you got to give me a topic. I can't just like start talking about nothing. You got to give me something.
Should we rant about? Rant about today.
The new hero.
Grave. Grab
The
yeah,
new
update.
hero, Gravy.
I mean, there's not much to say. He's annoying to face,
Is
but
the
I don't.
newest hero brought on by the Zepto Lab developers in Bullet Echo game. Unfortunately, he's not a very good hero because he can't run around the map like Twinkle
No,
or
let
Quan.
me do Falcon Echo. I can do Falcon
Instead,
Echo.
he throws a gravity device, which explodes into a gravity ball and sucks enemies. This ability also affects him and his teammates, which makes it a very bad ability.
Oh well, let's
Sounds
have
like
some
under
fake
Falcon
Falcon,
video.
please. No, let's have some Falcon,
Fake Falcon.
not fake
Hello,
Falcon.
and
Sorry.
today we are going to be
Falcon
covering
Echo.
the newest assault rifle hero. Gravel fires out a gravity bomb that pulls in enemies and teammates as well. There you go, Fake Falcon. My
Yeah.
impression is okay.
Perfect impression, actually.
Honestly,
Right.
out of if I had the choice of being able to drop a video from any creator, as much as I love you, Camilo, as much as I love you, Chris, I would say Falcon Echo is probably the person who I'd want to collab with me on a video if I could get them. I did
Nah, but
have them
no.
record, but I wanted to make a video a long time ago where I was like making it was supposed to be like a tier list of the I think it was like a coils tier list, like which
Coils?
heroes have the best coils combinations. For instance, some heroes like Leviathan, Shenji, Tess, they don't really have many good options for coils. Meanwhile, heroes like Bertha, Mirage, Cyclops, they have coils that basically change who they are as a character and drastically change their place in the meta. I want to do a tier list of that, and at the end, I was gonna be like putting my tier list on the fridge. I'm like, is this a good tier list, Mr. Echo? And I had him record voice lines like, yes, this is okay.
That is
And
very Falcon.
it was really sweet that he did that for me.
Well,
He's a great guy.
yeah,
by the way.
Falcon is a great guy, by the way.
Yeah,
When I
he's
just
cool.
started as a content creator, he's probably the only guy who talked to me other than Camulux. And hey, Camulux is the best guy around. The reason that he's still here with me.
Yeah, Falcon Echo is chill though. Definitely chill.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
do want to
Hold on.
eventually go ahead and do I want to collab with you on some sort of tier list, Chris.
Oh, hey,
But-
and
you gotta
thanks
include
No
me in the
Ways
tier list,
gameplay for
man.
that.
Hey, if you
For
don't
that,
include me, I will be
what is
offended.
that called anyway?
Is that called a super chat?
Super chat. Actually, the first one I'm getting in my entire life. So thank you for that. And I don't know how to, say the thanks, but hey, thanks a lot. Really appreciate it. I guess it's a super good story.
Yo,
No
listen,
Ways
Wormman, if you're gonna do a
gameplays.
tier list,
You will be
don't include
remembered,
me.
Mr. No Ways.
No Ways
Sir No Ways,
gameplays.
I should say.
Ju-
Huge respect.
just for that, No Ways, you, my friend, I'm gonna go check out your channel right now. Because you're supporting a based creator like Chris Kyle. I'm checking your channel out right now.
Wait, put his channel, put his link to channel in the Discord chat. I'll check it out as well later.
No Ways, you're also welcome to join our Discord server if you're not in yet. And I don't know what
No Ways game. He doesn't have a ton, but he's got a couple of Mad Bullets
Submissions?
competition submissions in here. Honestly, not a bad Raven. I'm seeing.
Hello?
Okay.
Hey, and No
Okay,
Ways,
I see you, No Ways.
and back to the point. No Ways want Camulok's commentary, so let's put Camulok on the spectator stand right now and have Camulok solo. Just joking. Do a bit more commentary.
No, we can do it together. I'm still
Hey,
here.
man.
By
just-
the way, I didn't want to say it during the tournament, Rice, but when you say the word Leviathan, I can't help but laugh now. I'm sorry.
Yo, no, it's always the same. They're like, say the line, Rice Farmer, say the line.
It's really good. It's really good, though. It's a funny bit.
Say the line, Rice Farmer. Come on,
All
it's
right.
Leviathan. The line.
All right, no Ways. You got my subscription. I like your videos.
And he's
I
getting mine as
like
well.
these suggestions.
In a moment.
Okay, listen. It's like if Chris gets another donation, I'll say the line. I'll say the line on
Oh
stream.
jeez.
And
But-
then
but-
Leviathan doing some damage.
No, don't spoil it. You're ruining it. You're fucking ruining it now. Don't spoilers.
Bro, Worm is more hyped right now than in the finals. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm just
No, we're
having a
chilling
good
now.
time.
You gotta
You know?
be-
I do have to go to work real soon, but
Ah,
I'm just enjoying this.
thanks. man.
No, it's the
Yeah.
Chris is a feeling after the final. Like now it's end.
Yeah,
Now
right,
we
you're right.
know
You're right. It's
like
the aftermath. It's the part
let's
where
play
you
Ronnie.
leave the cinema feeling like you're still in that world.
I want to take this meme format where it's like it's this guy who's like everybody is like a 30-foot radius around them, and there's like a stench coming off them, and eventually they're like, it's called aura, and it's like, dude, you need to shower. But I want to put it in like it's like a raven, and you smell, it's like, it's called this storm, and it's like, you need to get the hell out of casino, you smell like pure unfettered ass.
Like, good meme.
And Camolox, you gotta get ready. You gotta come and say. Actually, we don't
Okay,
see we don't see Camolox doing a lot of live commentary for some reason.
And also, don't forget Ronnie is here.
Who is it?
Ronnie, the girl
Oh.
commenting.
Okay.
The Ronnie is
Hey, and Mr. Noways, Sir Noways, if you want to join our custom lobby, you will be given a permanent spot.
Oh,
and if anybody donates, even a small donation right now, I will say the line.
The worst part is I don't even know what server it's on, that someone has it on a soundboard.
All
But
right,
someone
let's
has it
give
on a
let's
soundboard.
give the stage to Camulux. Let's give the spotlight to Camulux.
let's see.
Listen, Raj
let's go.
has it as a soundboard. He's
What
got
you
it
showing?
saved.
Well, what
For
are
now,
we?
the team are
Which team are we
they're gonna
watching?
fighting.
So on the
tell me.
left, on the
Bottom left.
we
Bottom
have
left.
on the left we have the two players playing alone, checking each other out.
Y'all are
on a
so
date.
mean. You say, let's give Camelou the spotlight. He says one word, and y'all just start doing impressions. At least I announce it beforehand. Jesus.
Let the man talk.
Listen, I have an accent that some people mistake for a Russian one, so you can always take jabs at me. I don't mind.
Hey, seriously, Camulux.
Let's see. V gonna flank. She gonna maybe grab that the dog deck. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Gonna sure about this.
Oh god.
The goodbye.
Goodbye. Keep going, bro.
You can't even contain your laughter.
Keep
This
going.
is embarrassing for you.
He
Chris.
can't compose himself anymore.
Oh, they're gonna make the Slayer is dead. Let's see how
Wait,
much
say fromage. Say fromage right now. Hold on. Say from. I know it's a bit random. Say fromage.
Why is no one able to shoot?
Camel looks. Say fromage.
I say this 3 times already, fromage.
Oh, it's perfect. It's like he's from France.
He is from France. What do you mean? Bro.
It's like he's really there, It's
He's
so
the-
authentic. It's like he's really there.
He is the native French guy. Trademark.
My
Man,
accent
I
is not
can't
so.
believe his impression is on point.
By the way, what is happening in the match right now?
Nobody
I
cares.
have no idea, bro. It's
Bro,
absolute chaos.
nobody cares. Everybody listening to Camulo. Hey, we have another donation, guys. Time to
Oh my
work.
Let's
God.
hear the lines. Let's hear the lines, they say.
Oh no. Okay, well I did promise. All right. I gotta prepare, man. It's gotta be good. I gotta make it
me too.
good.
I need to get my recording software.
No, please don't.
I'm kidding.
No. All right. Let's. Okay. Oh, we got Leviathan over here doing some work.
The
There
second
you go.
one.
I said it. I said it.
He's doing some damage.
All right. Okay, Jenny Kim wants to play. What? Jenny Kim is already in, no?
All right.
Uh,
Put me in, coach. Put me in, coach.
you want to play?
Yeah, put me in for one.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna head to work.
All right. Go in.
Cat.
Random replacement. Pale
yeah.
CJM with Pharaoh. I just kicked Pharaoh out. Crap.
If
Pale-
anybody wants to know the context for that, that funny line is from a previous tournament that Tabe was hosting.
Yeah, it was the Tabimasu tournament, so I was there.
CJM.
And,
Where's CJM?
Yeah. And
Okay. That's
No. Oh my god. Arrête the chat, guys.
wait, Wormman, you remember the Detroit part?
Oh,
Maybe you
and
didn't see the
Mr.
part.
No Way, are you inside the lobby? Do you want to join? Mach Silencer wants to play. Mach Silencer goes
is
in.
Dragoon still banned?
Jeez, what the hell? No.
You want 7 sector remember their mistake?
Okay.
Yeah. It's gonna be a running gag now. Dragoon still banned.
Okay,
Is
is
Dragoon
Dragoon
still
still
banned?
banned?
It's such a good one.
Well, 7th sector finally doing something with that Dragoon ban.
No longer is anyone ever able to play Dragoon ever again.
Dragoon.
Leave a
Doing
mark
some
in
work.
history. And they have the Dragoon ban from 7th sector.
Are we ready to go, Chris?
Yes, absolutely. And Camulox, you're still up for commentary.
Okay. Don't leave me alone, please. Okay, let's focus on a one-man team.
I'm going on Warman team?
Yeah.
No,
Oh, I would like to.
No.
Oh,
No. We're not even in yet.
no, okay.
Yeah. We're gonna help you a bit.
Alright, please ready? Okay, Avina wants in. Wait, Avina has been playing.
What? Where you come from? Okay.
Who's?
A worm. Where come from worms?
Oh, No Ways is fishing right now.
Okay.
And Camulox, it's your showtime.
Oh my god.
Guys, the only way I'm
hello.
not going to laugh on live is to shut off my mic, really. Let's go, Camulox!
Where is Worm?
Where's
He play
Worm?
Graviel.
Yeah.
Big Wolf Arnie can be dangerous. The block control the situation. I think they're gonna retreat and they're gonna be patient. Let's check quickly the pale team. We're camping like always. Awesome. We have a bit fight with Bastion and push of the Satoshi and Levi.
Satoshi.
Oh, look.
Oh, sad.
Sure that-
Camulox is lagging out. Crap. Camulox.
Oh my god. Good for our worms, but be careful for the final. Don't the first team.
Worm trades with that Satoshi.
Yes, I'm
Worm is
Blot
dead.
team who control the center and have the most interesting position. Be careful if you see Arnie or not. Arnie Alors, now we're gonna have Arnie alone can maybe win that game. Let's see if the V can start the fight in. Don't kill the. She took the blow. Satoshi, scare the Leviathan. Warp Arnie, he can survive or not? You think this? The V chase him.
One shot. It's a one shot.
He got one.
One shot again.
Oh my god!
Wolf Arnie, king of the battlefield. One shot again. And in he goes, another one shot. Oh my god!
My boy, my son.
Exactly. Amazing gameplay of Foreman who spiritually was here for give the indication to Wolf Arnie.
Yeah, I got one pick. All right, I did my job. All right, I gotta be out.
Thanks, Warman. Thanks so much.
Wolf Arnie's honestly, out with Swaggy. Yeah, I mean Mao's amazing too, but Wolf Arnie, that's my new homeboy. That's my new dog.
Is Rice Farmer still with us? He's just muted himself there. God, I'm crying tears out of my eyes. No, I'm laughing tears out of my eyes.
Whew. I'm
So
crying
what
eyes out of my tears.
No, please no. That's a horror movie.
Also,
Like-
I don't know if before I go, I don't know if everybody realizes, but Blood is going to have 11 skins, while some heroes are still like at
No, and the
7.
Blood alien skin was terrible. It is terrible.
The initial design I liked. I didn't think it should have won, but everybody loved it. So whatever.
God.
For everybody to pick main Blot then afterwards and not realize that Blood is going to have 11 skins, it's like, was it really that good? It looks like Happy Blot, but it's in a maid outfit.
I'll repeat. What do you think about
Camulus?
Happy Blood?
I'm fine though with Police Blizz actually. Police
Police
Blizz
Blitz is totally cool.
kind of nice.
The whole
However,
RoboCop thing.
The fact that 2 times I've submitted cooking designs
Cooking
and
designs. The
both
Ramsay. I
times
remember the
haven't even-
Ramsay.
I haven't even gotten
Gordon
Bro,
Ramsay.
Chef, it wasn't even supposed to be Gordon Ramsay. It was just supposed to be head chef Ramsay, and he's got like shawarma in his bun. as it
Shawarma.
overheats. How is that not the coolest thing ever? Come on, that should have won.
No. We need another diver Mirage. Make it Diver Levi this time.
Well, that's gonna sell, I bet.
Oh.
Hey, Camulux,
You have no
come
idea.
back, Camulux.
Also, why is everyone saying Graviel is 3-shot burst? I have not noticed him being 3-shot burst. It seems like he's
No,
automatic.
it is a burst rifle, by the way. It is actually a burst rifle.
Really?
C'est donc.
Yes.
Like Blizzard?
Yeah, like Satoshi, you know, also
Oh, like
3
Satoshi, like he shoots 3 bullets at the same time?
Yes, Satoshi fires 3 bullets at the same time. His damage
Yeah, but
is not the
gap-
same as it's.
The gap is just small enough for you to not notice the burst.
But he fires extremely fast, so
Yep,
you never
yep.
notice it. Yeah.
Oh, Wolf Arnie goes
But-
down. Churani. I think
How is that bad though? I mean, Graviel does like 500 damage a bullet. If he's shooting it in 3-shot bursts, that he has the
Oh,
absolutely
the
most
last person
insane-
you want to get back up on Earth is Wolf Arnie, and he does get back up. Come
But
on,
yeah, it's,
come on, come back.
It might be a 2-round burst rifle.
Oh, he does shoot a burst, but each individual bullet is only 171 damage. Together, they're 522. That's why. Okay.
Yeah, if you check the weapon stats, I think it says what 1 bullet does in
Yeah,
terms
one
of damage.
bullet is 171. Altogether, it's 522.
Yeah.
I'm fine
Yeah,
with that.
basically.
No, Camulux, you need to
He is
spectate.
higher. He has a higher DPS than Tess.
I'm strapping Camulux
Yeah,
to the
only-
commentator stand.
Only
Okay,
no,
okay.
I'll commentate. Let me do it since I'm already in the custom game.
All right,
I'm not
fine.
playing.
Fair enough. I'm going in.
Thank you.
Uh,
Thank you.
No need to thank me.
Oh, do we have a Leviathan? Leviathan is in the game.
Leviathan is doing some serious damage. No, I can't do it.
Leviathan.
I can't do it.
Leviathan doing some work.
Is unemployed. Anything.
Oh wait, oh
Alright.
shite! Somebody's missing from the last team. I think it's a bot slot.
Well, you know, bot slayer is dangerous, so let's hope they get a bot slayer. We're in Hotel Trivago. We're gonna see some action. Hopefully, players are just looting. You know, they're doing their Black Friday shopping. Looting some ammo.
And Hotel
I mean, it's what you do in
Trivago.
America. You loot ammo. And there's gonna be a fight going down. Middle left. Sparkle gets taken out. Molly says hello to Sparkle. Dies. Just fucking dies.
Be careful, guys.
Arden's trying to get a kill. Achieves nothing. Does annoy Stalker a little bit. Blot's camping around the walls. Gonna do a ninja revive. There's a grav bomb going down on the Sparkle. She
need to
does
reload.
go down.
Oh.
Headshot. Blot.
You can turn, it's cool. Wait, Blood.
Satoshi's hanging on for dear life. Is he gonna get pulled? No, he avoids the grav bomb. And then gets headshot by Blot. Nice shot by Blot. So we have a couple of stragglers, and then we have a team of big, burly men that are gonna try to get the win here. The big, burly men are a little bit boxed in. Camelux is making sure they can't leave. They get grav bombed. They put a turret that's gonna get. Oh, no, poor turret! Come on, like, don't bully the turrets.
Don't bully the turret, you say.
Come back.
And
You're back.
big burly man gets taken down by another big burly man, and Bastion's too fat to fit through the gap as he gets grav bombed and finished
Yes,
off.
actually, the Graph Bomb doing a lot of support in this match.
He's too fat to fit through the gaps. Like he can't go. He got stuck, and he died.
Trash talk going on. The trash talk is invading the entertainment matches.
Go to hell, Wolf Arnie. I think you don't remember. I defeated you with Arnie bot.
How exactly do you defeat people with your bot?
My Arnie bot is stronger than your Slayer bot. Imagine if bots like had AI built into them and they mimicked
no.
some of your skill when you like disconnected. So imagine facing Swaggy bot with
crap.
machine learning, learning every pattern of Swaggy, recreating his gameplay, but with no lag, no mistakes, and perfect aim.
Well, speak of the AI Michael Jackson.
Why? The E of my Why?
We're on the new Spiral map. It's very pretty to look at, and from what I can tell, it's actually fun to play in this map. It's not bad. You know, it's alright. It's alright.
It's alright.
Oh, top left corner. We're gonna see some action. Blot gets taken out, and then he gets grav bombed for fun.
For fun, not exactly.
Arnie gets headshotted. His drone takes a hike as he gets rocketed, and then Molly is gonna run away like a coward, but nobody's blaming her.
Thanks for telling us about the Molly.
I see.
Yeah, Molly's gonna run away. Then what do we have? We have at the bottom left. We have some action going down. Is Arnie cleans up the Leviathan? Says the update has been reverted, pal. I can kill you. 2 shots him, of course.
Nope, not gonna help. I'm not gonna survive this one. True Arnie Satoshi, God.
Left corner. Wait, is that Arnie on the same team or not? I don't even know at this point. It's
Yeah, same team. The Arnie. It's two
Nobody
teams
wants
right
to
now.
say something.
It's two teams right now.
But they're gonna go to X. They have a Sparkle. They have Ronnie on Sparkle, I think. Yeah, they have Ronnie
Ronnie is pretty
on
decent on
Sparkle.
Sparkle.
She's decent, yeah. She's just gonna spam grenades, but she actually needs to spot them first. She doesn't even know that they're there. Arnie gets ambushed. They
In for the
they
kill,
jump
Ronnie.
around a lot,
Beautiful
but
spray. A little bit disoriented, but it's beautiful.
Ronnie actually takes no damage because the Satoshi's the one being
nice
fired.
win, nice win from the Sino from Ronnie.
Good camp. The Arnie straight kills, and that's all she wrote.
And thank you to don't spoil the team in our back. Thank you.
They decided to let
With
us
your
die.
vision, you can see with the vision that Molly was running away. I didn't spoil anything.
I didn't, and
Like-
maybe Camulox did. I don't know.
You fair for a commentary. I like this.
Yeah, we need one more person. The Gremlin's here.
What about the Gremlin?
I don't know. It's just the name Gremlin. You know, Green Goblin from Spider-Man.
I had the shiver going through my spine for no reason. The
Yeah,
Gremlin.
you know Green Goblin.
Yeah.
Well, get ready for Blue Gremlin from Bullet Echo.
You know the guy maybe more than 30 years old for his nickname.
We need Spider-Man to
we are
save
back
us.
in,
Da-da-da-da-da.
we're back in Neo Town again. The same map. Hopefully not the same outcome. Hopefully Camelux
Nah,
team
we're
can
gonna win.
this time.
We're gonna win.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Not much going on right now. The teams are just doing their Christmas shopping. Don't know why they're shopping so early. Camelux does not land the rocket. He just shoots his useless gun a little bit. Arnie takes... Okay, good attempt at rocketing. Not gonna hit though. They're just moving as a unit right now. Wait, they spot Arnie, and Arnie decides to be a coward. The smart.
Back.
The other teams are either looting or just not doing anything. There's a Freddy that's just grenading himself to loot faster. What a loot goblin.
Typical.
Absolute loot goblin. Like his team's probably a little bit mad at him. Again, many people are dying. They're kind of just looting. I think this map's all about looting.
It is.
Top left corner, Blot gets picked off by Arnie, and there's gonna be a big chaotic fight going down.
Camelux, let's push.
Grav bomb goes out.
Wait.
Grav bomb's not gonna hit anybody. Ronnie's trying to survive. Ronnie's gonna get... No, she's gonna run up to her Satoshi. She does spot the Bastion, and they do take him out. But their backs are against the walls, and they're most likely gonna die.
Come back. We've got trouble.
Blot gets taken out. It's a very chaotic fight. Everyone's just going down. Camelux is still alive, and I think his Arnie is alive. And they're gonna be facing one tank and one Doc Boy. Nice rocket, though.
The
Doc
double kill from Camulox! Doc against Camulox. That was such a close fight.
And the Camelux didn't see the Doc because Smog has garbage vision. So the Doc
He
was
lands the
able to
rocket,
sneak
though.
up
He
on
lands the rocket.
Camelux.
Fight the people.
Doc
My bad.
manages
I
to
shouldn't
sneak
die. Next time, stay closer, man. Stay closer.
Yeah.
We should go X more fast. At one moment, you lose 2 seconds by focus on the fight, whereas we should go center.
We should move fast.
Yeah, down goes the Arnie. Not bad though, not bad. All right, let's keep it going into the next match. Let's see what map we get. Hopefully not the same one. Okay, we got the Russian village.
It's true, the fight,
Russian.
it's easy to win.
The Russian village. Let's hope Granny has made some nice food for the winners.
Who did you say?
Oh, you don't know the Granny lore. You don't know the Granny lore in Eastern Europe. Never mind.
Explain, maybe.
Okay, so basically in Eastern Europe, grannies really love their grandchildren, so you cannot leave your granny's house without
Ah,
eating.
not
Like
the
she will
wolf
get a
arty. Crap.
So yeah, top right corner, we see a fight going down. Bastion's shield gets taken out. Doc is just sitting around, casually rocketing everything. A fight's about to go down. Arnie suicides, gets gunned down by Leviathan. Leviathan actually doing some work right now.
I think no, right, I did fuck to commenting.
Alex, go for the kill. Nice.
Doc's gonna kill the turret because he hates robots. Robots got no souls. And he's just gonna keep the pressure up. Let's see if this team can actually kill the campers. And on the bottom left, a team is just cleaning up, but we're gonna be looking at the top right. Doc's taking 0 damage because he is immortal with team heal. Arnie dodges away, and they're about to get third party. Oh yeah, Arnie's about to get jumped on. Satoshi cleans up. Ronnie's gonna grenade spam. It's what she does best. And now they have a team heal going on. And Doc's about to get stomped like a Goomba. And now
Like a
Leviathan gets cleaned up because the update got reverted.
What's a Goomba?
A Goomba from Mario. You know the little brown guys that you stomp on as Mario?
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah. And the granny lore, so in our culture, like grannies really love their grandchildren. So you will never leave granny's house without eating. Like she won't let you. Like physically, she'll stop you. She'll like, what are you doing? Why are you leaving without eating?
Are you crazy?
What?
Are you crazy?
Grants, what are you doing? Why are you leaving house without eating?
Grand's furry.
Down. Yeah.
I enjoy getting stomped like a Goomba. Let's give him some more stomps then.
I enjoy getting stomped like a Goomba. Yeah, fair enough.
Fair enough.
Rice bomb spam is essential. Well, that's why
I have a saddle
you're the best
there.
That's why I said, Ronnie, you're the best at it. It's what you do best. You grenade spam. That's what Sparkle does. She spams.
Yeah, Chris in last place. My bad.
All right, let's hop into the next match and see what map we get.
Yeah,
is it gonna be Russian Village, London train station? What are we gonna get?
Well, we're having a tour around the world. I'm scared with the gremlin. And hey, Rice Farmer, gremlin. Just a question. Is Dragoon still banned?
Let me check. Let me just check. Yeah, Dragoon's still banned. I just got news. Dragoon is still banned.
God. What's wrong with
We got the OG map, the map that's older than all of you, the OG Shenji map. You were not even born while this map was in play. I'm sorry. You missed out on the good days, but hey, at least you get to enjoy it now.
That's so much. I'm happy.
All right. I'm just shitting you. It's actually not that old. It was during the Shenji release.
Shenji release is
but this map is quite large. Left corner, top left corner, there's a rogue army
Camu, stay
that's
closer.
trying to loot the ammo.
Like we need to scoot.
He jumps away. Middle of the map, there's a fight going down. Blot just ate a rocket for breakfast. Says it doesn't taste very good. Bottom left corner, Camelux and another team. Did they clean up a Satoshi? Who's that Satoshi? Is that a random Alex SVS just goes down. Whatever, that's a random Satoshi. Top left corner, there's a fight. There's so many rockets and explosives. Like, what is going on? There's so many explosives. Leviathan is unemployed and not doing any work. Twinkle rockets everybody away. Blot is just shooting, which is what he's supposed to do. He's a sniper.
Prepare to defend. Prepare to
left
defend.
corner, there's a
Camulux behind, blood behind. Camulux, come back.
Camulux is eating explosives.
No, Camulux is not wandering out there.
He's not gonna survive, but that is a good rocket though. And then Ronnie's gonna.
Sorry.
Okay, they're gonna clean up the Firefly. All right, not bad. Not a bad game on the OG map.
It got the Satoshi.
the blue
It was up
then
to
doing some good work, being scary with that dock.
Alright, I'm gonna stream for around like 2 to 3 more matches and then I'll go sleep. Been a long day.
say this in the chat for people.
Yeah, nice try, bro.
All right, let's keep these 3 matches going. Let's make them count. Dracula. Who is Dracula?
Dracula is the
Oh,
is
yeah.
the vampire.
Yeah, that name is from Dracula, and then the other one is. Then you got Sofa on Bastion.
Sofa.
Probably ran away from Home Depot and has become sentient and is now playing Bastion. So we have a sentient Sofa in the game playing Bastion. Very fitting since Bastion doesn't require much brain power.
Well, I mean
there's-
his brain is full of cotton, no? And springs, maybe.
I mean, still though, like you can play Bastion even if you're a goldfish. We see some looting going down, but towards the X, if you look towards the X, there should be a fight going down. Freddy is like, no Sparkle, I don't want to grenade you, and they're just gonna peace out. But they're about to get third-partied by another team. Twinkle Rocket, very annoying, very annoying to face. Satoshi's gonna try to heal up. He's about to get third-partied. Yep. Arnie says hello. Top left corner, there's a Grav Bomb going down, pulling Camelux's team, but also pulling Bastion and
No, that's
the
for
Sofa back.
that's for slowing the Bastion down.
Leviathan says, I do have a turret, bro, but he needs to actually get out of the zone before he dies. Towards the X, we see the Satoshi is still sleeping, taking a nap.
He is sleeping.
Towards the middle, we see some people jumping around and grenading each other, having a blast. You know, no phones in sight, just explosives.
You could jump.
Camelux is trying to rocket, and he's actually landing those rockets and doing some work, unlike Leviathan. And they're gonna spot the Arnie, no? Yeah, they're gonna. Yeah, okay. Arnie can't even jump. Arnie jumps like 5 centimeters, then just dies.
Yeah, okay.
It's gonna be
play.
another beautiful rocket by Camelux. Basically,
The sucker!
destroyed
Yes, he
Arnie.
got sucked, man.
And then Arnie gets sucked into a black
I love
hole.
that match. Bro jumped in.
Arnie gets sucked into the black hole like a gambler gets sucked into a casino.
Does he lose any money in there?
I don't know. I think he got sucked into a crypto scam and just couldn't jump out, bro.
Yeah, true. It's interesting to see how the jump heroes they lose that jumping range once they got trapped inside the
No, they
gravity
can
ball.
jump out, but they need to do it as soon as the grav bomb hits them. Like they
Yeah,
can't wait. If they
And I think the
pulls them
grav bomb
closer.
explodes on character impact, on hero impact, like much like the Shenji grenade.
Grav
Shenji
bomb
Fire Hunter.
explodes with impact,
Yeah.
but also fun fact: grav bomb acts like a grenade. So anything that can explode a grenade will also explode the grav bomb. So Shenji fire lines from your own teammate can actually explode your
Wait, fire lines? Really? We gotta try that.
fire line. Grenades. Fire explodes grenades. It works on
We
your own
have to
grav bomb.
try that then.
I'm pretty sure it does, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so we got Sofa still playing Bastion. We have some guy. Oh yeah, Gremlin is back on the blue. Gremlin is back on dock. That's gonna be interesting. That's scary. Ooh, this guy's scary. This guy's fucking spooky. You better watch out for him. The blue.
And
Don't put water on them. All those guys.
Then we have somebody with a completely unoriginal name, Sorcerer Gojo. Yeah, this guy is definitely edgy at school.
Edgy
He
at
definitely
school.
sits a little. He definitely sits a little bit further away from the kids because he thinks he's a social outcast, but he is just weird.
Yeah. Hey,
You know,
I'm giving a
sticking to
shout
Gojo.
out to Cheryl MJ for no reason because he asked for it.
And now we're gonna go down in. I forgot what the name of this map is. I wasn't paying attention. They're gonna be moving out of the middle, smart, because otherwise they're gonna get
Mirage
absolutely
up
rushed.
front. Mirage up front.
Top left corner.
Can't see
Top
anything
left
else.
corner. Mirage somehow dodges the rocket. Sofa, sentient Sofa gets gunned down. Nice rocket by Camelux. Hits the wall, but it's close enough. Gets the kill. Now they grav bomb Mirage's body for fun as a
Not
disrespect.
for fun. It's for detecting the Leviathan, but he's on the run.
Now they're grav bombing themselves for fun, and they're about to get third-partied by a team.
My bad.
Camelux finds out why SMGs actually counter tanks as Twinkle shreds him. Satoshi kills the Arnie, but he gets blasted away. Twinkle shows why she shreds everyone, not just tanks. Shredding even more people. She's like a paper shredder, and everybody is made of a wet tissue.
Until the Sparkle comes in.
But gets taken out by an angry Sparkle that says, "Not today, Mr. Shredder, not today."
Not today, Shredder. And plucks the Shredder.
Is Rice the commentator? Yes, I am.
Yes,
I am. Yes, I am commentary. I am the commentary right now.
Best BR commentary. Rice Farmer.
Oh yeah.
Your commentary.
One more match.
Okay, it's the last match, and let's play. Rice Farmer, you want to play?
No. I will
okay.
keep commentating. I want to play right now.
I'll just force somebody in.
Yeah, force somebody into servitude. Force them to play. Can you give me 5 kilos of rice? Well, yes, I guess I could, but I am farming rice for myself, really, not for sale. Fortunately, it's for my own needs. And we are on the OG map again. Most of you were still going to school while this map was available.
I still am.
I'm just bullshitting. No, I am bullshitting, of course. This map's not that old. I'm just exaggerating for comedic effect. There's a grav bomb going down. It looks very pretty, but is absolutely useless and doesn't do anything.
Oh, it's a scalp
Arnie
bomb.
jumps on Satoshi.
It's a scalp
Arnie jumps
bomb.
on Satoshi. Ronnie is grenading the drone, but also just giving a little kiss to Arnie and not really doing much of anything else. Arnie gets spotted, jumps away. Good play because he almost died. Nice rocket by Camelux. Damn, he's sniping today. Ronnie
He's sniping every day, I'm telling you.
Behind the Slayer, what? And the grav bomb, rocket, grenade combo takes everyone out. Beautiful.
Oh, I wish I could see that.
And another grav bomb.
Why is Camulux there?
Ronnie throws
Why
the
is
grenade
Camulux
into
out
the
there?
ground.
130.
Camelux,
Maybe
I don't know where. Oh, Camelux is over there. Camelux is enjoying a nice rest with Doc. They're sleeping,
Not today, Mr. Arnie. Not
They're
today.
just taking a little nap. That's all. They're gonna be back up in a minute. They're just taking a nap. They're not dead. They're taking a nap. Grav bomb goes down. Twinkle is, extremely annoying. Nobody likes her. She probably smells. She probably doesn't brush her teeth. Nobody likes Twinkle.
Not survive. Hey, interesting thing, by the way. If you throw a grav bomb and then you die, the grav bomb just disappears. I don't know why.
Which is actually a good balance.
It's good, but I don't know why it happens, because with any other projectile, they stay. Any other thing that you summon, like the turret, it's gonna stay.
Yeah, but this is actually like a good change. Like, imagine if Shenji Bomb just started disappearing when he died. That would be such a good balance change. It would be so good for the game.
Yep, and great thanks to everybody in the live stream for watching till now, especially Mr. No Ways for the super chats. That was insane. And well, we look forward to seeing you in the future. Shortly after, I believe we will be holding Graviel experiments. Okay, that should definitely be our next priority. Graviel experiments live, and then after the experiments, we will publish a video. Yeah, and probably I'll include Rice Farmer and everybody. And so, yep, thank you. Thanks for joining us today, and we will see you in the near future.
And forget next time.
And don't forget to check out Warman's channel.
Sure.
All right.
Uh,
Goodbye.